Oh, this side?
That side.
Okay.
We're starting.
So you keep doing you, man.
The food in this bag is worth real points.
I believe it.
They have to hand you a point. It's not like an idea. No. It's a real point.
Actually, that's a good point.
That's a real point.
You've made a real point.
Are you talking? Because it looks.
Oh, it's not live
Yeah. Really? I think it's a delay.
on me.
We have a minute delay, so they can't spoil anything.
Really?
Our fans can't go to Twitter and post spoilers for everyone who's stuck at work and couldn't get off. They have to hand you a point.
Hand me a point.
Ah, the mute does work.
Actually, I did.
You were screaming when you said you weren't.
I hit the.
You rascal!
Power your.
You was straight.
Wait, are we
in the
streaming
desert.
now? Oh, it's happening.
We are on the interwebs.
Wait. Oh, now I'm handsome, Dave.
Oh,
Oh,
Dave.
You're right. It's not that handsome.
check it out,
It's a
Dave.
real shame. Yep, that's the best I've looked.
Has the bag in front of his
Let's
face.
put that bag in front of
You
me.
just put it on top.
Bag face.
Oh dear. Okay.
Right. Let's get to it.
Okay. So.
Your mic is on.
My
yeah,
mic is on.
Your mic on.
on
Roll
the.
20 is
Here,
on.
let me mute you.
Oh.
Is that a thing?
How do I? That's what that blue thing is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you do that. Okay.
You're trying to talk to the rest of us.
Guys, I know where he's at. I want to broadcast my voice. Nothing.
That's how you do it without Discord?
Yeah, that's if you're lame.
Remember those days?
When we were casuals.
Yeah, lame.
Casuals.
Everybody got it figured out.
Well, I want to broadcast to others nothing.
Oh no, Tanager wandered too close to
I
the
think you have to
Night
read.
King.
Might just have to
Sorry.
reload.
Reload.
I think you have to reload it.
What did you say?
He wandered too close to the king, the dragon.
You know, this music is really kind of sorrowful.
He died.
I did not die.
Could have.
I'm dead.
I'll never
I
forget you,
didn't.
Dad.
I didn't.
I didn't.
No, I didn't. I never.
I'll never forget you.
Alright, it's good.
Alright, so.
Give us a recap, Dave.
Yeah, Dave. Recap.
Hit us up
You
with
had
the
the whole day
recap.
today to watch it.
I didn't watch it. But I remember that
You didn't even work today. What were you doing?
I was asleep mostly.
Good call.
I remember that we were in that chapel. We kind of finished up the fight before last session now, I think. So last session we pretty much spent exploring this castle. We got to talk with a few more of these revenants and found out that they had lost the light of a beacon that we could relight, which sounds like it might be the way to help them.
Maybe it's in that dragon.
But we need to go get the bones.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah, we have to
The
get bones.
of old Argon Holt.
Argenboss.
Argenvoss. Argenvoss Holt
Yes.
is the castle.
Right.
And then we need to.
Vladimir Horngard was the captain of the Order of the Silver Dragon.
And is it the skull of Argenvoss is kept by kept by that gypsy woman?
By, what's her name?
A witch.
Baba La Saga.
That's it.
Yeah.
Babala Saga. That's like a type of.
What did we call it before?
Bubblegum Sauce.
Bubblegum socks, yeah. Benedict Cumberbatch.
I have no,
Benadryl cucumber.
I have no idea what any of you are talking about. But they need the beacon to be lit, which will happen when the remains of Argenvost are laid at rest. We also got in a fight with a few more different spectral things that beat us up pretty bad, but we killed them back.
I mean, we did hurt them.
We killed them back.
They tried to kill us, so we tried to kill them back. And we decided to kind of get out of here until we had the remains of Argenvost. Until we
Kind
could
of
actually help.
we wandered into the room with the king. And
Yeah.
he said leave, and so we.
And we're like,
He said,
okay.
make us. And he's like, and we're like, okay.
We have not found the symbol of Ravenkind
No, we
that we
have
came
not.
here for, but we thought maybe we could
We'll go
do
get.
that
Yeah.
once we have the help of these.
Get the bones.
Ghosty
and then
boys.
We'll have to make sure to take a check out in that little, out by the graveyard.
Oh yeah, there was a
There's
crypt out there.
there's that.
Something. Well, I'm assuming it was like a small building in the
Isn't that where we're
graveyard.
put it by
That's,
Leia's
yeah,
bones?
that's where the bones.
I'm
were
guessing
probably.
that's probably
Take
Argynvost's grave because it was big and
What if we die on the way there?
But then it'll be quick.
it will be. Weren't there like a bunch of dragon statues around it?
Yeah.
I mean that makes sense to me.
Right.
Yeah.
And we can always come back with the bones, and they'll tell us.
So
where
for
they're
now, we will have to put Argon Voss on hold.
Oh my! Oh yes, yes. So
played.
I had assumed. Well, it sounded like we were going to leave this place. I had assumed we were going to maybe keep going in the direction of where we think the Amber Temple is, down the road further, the mountain road.
Are we gonna
Do
check
we
out
know-
Socks Lady?
Did we find out
Oh,
where
Baba
Bubblegum
Saga.
Socks lives?
We knew she lived.
Didn't she live just further south of where
I
we
think
are?
so.
I thought she lived in the marsh, like in the swamp.
But wasn't that kind of on the way to the Amber Temple anyway?
So the Amber Temple
It's
would be
ever-changing.
south of that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was closer to like the Wizard. Where's the Wizard of Wines?
Right, there's a Wizard of Wine.
Yeah, I thought it was like out here, because that's where we learned about her. Was at the Wizard of Wines,
Wizard of
right?
Wines.
And we're like over here now.
Because then right here is Bubblegum Saga.
Oh, that is.
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Is this correct? We're here.
Are you putting
Saga?
your map
that's right.
on the
Okay.
screen?
Now,
Steak.
and I guess this is the
What?
road here. Is that? Do we kind of think that might be where you go to take the
Actually, that's a good idea, though. And there's the map.
Because that's like south.
Right.
It's not blurry at all.
What are you doing? Are you giving reminders to yourself
No.
on you? Like, oh, hey, Friday, Dave, listen.
No, it's because the
I just saw that
viewers,
steak, and then I thought I'd share it with everybody.
The viewers
you know?
can't enjoy it. You know what is viewers don't know
Looks
what we're
delicious.
doing. A steak picture? Oh, I thought you were.
Yeah, no, he's just leaving himself notes for the future. Hey, Dave,
I ate this,
future Dave, listen. Past Dave talking.
Hey.
Don't forget to change the laundry from the washer to the dryer.
Also, don't drink the coffee tomorrow. You'll thank me later.
Yeah. How did that go? Like, more updates coming or something?
Yeah.
Meet me on the roof.
There you go. That's actually
Yeah.
pretty good.
Oh yeah, my favorite thing about it is how it's too blurry to see anything.
It's pretty great.
Let's definitely, yeah, make sure you get it where it can't possibly
go.
focus.
There you go.
Cool.
That should be good.
While we're at it,
You got pictures of food on
I
that
wonder if
board?
you couldn't actually do it a little bit.
Well, I want to put a picture of my dog on the internet or something. I want to get involved
You
in
can
this.
kind of see it. You can't read the places, but you can see the road.
We leave the temple.
Anywho,
Wait, everyone gets one
if
person.
we head
thing.
south
Go
to where
ahead.
we think the
I'm
Amber
gonna say
Temple
the
is.
Steelers.
We're gonna go nearby
Boo
Bubblegum
Steelers.
Socks swamp, right? Or
I need you to
Well,
call it
depends
Baba
on-
Saga or you're
depends
gonna
on
mess
how
up
you're
all
planning
my
to
notes.
get there.
So the Amber
We're just
Temple
trying to
is
get
down
Emerald
there.
Temple. Well, technically we can go. Oh, look at that. Look, Dave.
Oh man, look at it.
It's like
Look
maybe
at
see
it.
your gotta see.
I've always wanted to be on a YouTube video.
Oh wait,
twice at the same
right.
time.
You were saying that's there.
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, and we were planning to just go there and then just kind of off-road it for half a day to get south and catch that road again.
But he said.
Which we'll go back
idea.
up anyway.
He said bad idea. He
I didn't
said.
say that.
Who did?
Well, I wouldn't listen to
There
my.
was-
We'll be
There was a time
no.
where we were gonna go off road the whole way, but there was like mountains that would make it too hard or something.
We can
You
just
had-
go
I
grab.
think you had tried to go down there and then go left to Argon Bosel. And there's like a steep cliff, basically.
Yeah. But we can go grab the bones,
Basically, Argon
take the bones
Bosel
back
is
to
sitting
Argon
like
Bosel,
a huge
and then take the normal
sort of
road
a
down
mountain
to
that
Amber Temple.
type plateau.
Right?
Huh?
We can go grab the bones, bring them back to Arden Muscle, and then take.
Oh
the
yeah, we'll
normal
just
road
go
from
grab
there.
her. We'll just be like, hey, witch, we're just gonna
carve stairs,
smack
right?
Well,
her.
we're getting the bones.
Posies?
We don't need to go from Bubblegum Socks to the Amber Temple.
My favorite
I'm
thing
going to
is
keep
how it's not
calling
even
it that.
close to bubblegum socks. It's
Bubblegum
like,
Saga.
it's got like a third of the same letters. It's roughly adjacent.
It's really funny because
I mean,
I think every party has a different name for her.
We could be the one party to actually call her name, guys.
A lot of people go for
Nah.
lasagna.
Lasagna.
Baba Lasagna.
Now I can't remember
See,
her real
lasagna is
name.
better.
What is her?
Baba.
Oh, Saga.
I've already forgotten.
Baba Lasagna. How
Yeah,
about
'cause-
Bubble Lasagna?
Oh boy.
My inspiration is waiting.
But I
The
remember.
rainbow colors.
You did that last week. You get docked
2 weeks
for.
ago.
You
Yeah.
get docked for.
Is that-
Yes,
the same
so we
time,
go
it was
grab
only
Bubble
very original.
Lasagna and
I still did it first.
do whatever, get the bones, come back to Arden Muscle, and then go to the Amber Temple from Arden Muscle, the normal route, no need to off-road or anything.
I just remember.
We don't
thinking-
want to, these are dragon bones, we don't want to carry those all the way to the Amber Temple anyway,
It's true.
and back, right?
Plus, what if we get some cool gear?
Well, I mean,
from
it's like a
finishing?
skull, right? It's not like.
What if we
Is
get
it
some?
just a skull?
If I
Maybe
can't
not.
imagine it's an
I thought it was-
entire enormous skeleton of a dragon, right?
I mean, there might be more.
You're saying that we have to get his bones at the
We can always-
temple?
No,
About
get
Lasagna.
get them at Baba Lasagna, and bring them back to Arden Muscle.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Not go
We
straight
just-
on to the
Are
Amber
we
Temple.
just arguing all this stuff right in front of this guy?
Yeah, we're just. He told us to leave, and we're just.
We're like,
okay,
all right, so here's what
okay,
we'll do.
here's the thing.
I assume
Behind
you're kind of
the
in a
wall.
different room than Hema.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're like a
I think
little
any of you
bit.
guys are.
I mean, at this point, I think it'd be safe to say we're walking away from the castle, walking down the road south.
Okay, so you kind of just went back the way you came.
I'm hitchhiking like Jack Reacher,
Well, you know,
cause he ain't afraid of nothing.
if we go back the way we came, do we go past the witch?
No.
So we keep on going south?
Yes. We'll go south,
I don't have any
come
orange
back north
dice.
to Arden Muscle, and then go around the long way, normal road,
I mean-
to the Amber Temple after.
These are just yellow, red, blue. That doesn't. That's not.
We agree, so we do it.
These are
have it.
gold, which is kind
I
of.
don't really have any green.
So you go back up the winding little road back, catch the main
These are
road
good.
that
Is
was
that green?
kind of goes
Oh,
between
there we go.
Galaki and Crest. See, what time is it
An excellent
right
choice.
now?
Wait,
Say what?
What time is it? Oh, you have to.
It's game time.
do we want to go down to get to her?
So,
Can we just, from here, just go straight south?
so that map is not a very. As you look at that map and you survey your surroundings, you realize that it's not as simple.
Guys, this is a terrible map.
Like Pride Week or something.
You notice
I
that
feel like we've been
Month, I
hoodwinked.
think.
that this kind of ruined mansion actually sits on the top of like a plateau, with basically steep cliff that goes down.
Hey, Delman, you want to jump down there and see if you make it? We'll come follow you if you do.
You could probably try scaling it, but you probably would need, like climber's gear, things like that,
We'll take the long way.
I
Or
think
if
I
you have
have
some
climbers
sort of-
gear.
or if you have some sort of.
I have ropes and
Levitate.
pitons and.
Can we make a parachute?
I think it's best
Space
probably
jump?
to go around. It wasn't that far, was it?
Yeah, it probably takes you, 2 hours or so, to.
Okay. Not bad at all.
We can use the exercise, limber up a little bit for bubblegum socks.
Oh boy. Oh dear. Okay.
See, I'm trying to think. You spent. Okay, it is actually towards evening. I think it would be around.
Now he tells us after he's led us astray from the castle.
Well, you took an 8-hour rest.
We did.
I was
We spent the night in the
bouncing that
castle.
camera there.
Sorry.
You spent an 8-hour rest, I think, at 1 p.m. So it's around 9 p.m. now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Do we want to spend the night in the forest where the witch is?
You scared?
If you find any gingerbread, don't eat it.
Especially if it's a
Don't
house.
follow a trail of gingerbreads. Nothing.
Maybe we kill a couple wolves, get a little extra XP farming.
Yeah, let's just farm a little bit. Marvin, I
You
attacked
got
the
that
nearest
much, don't
wolf.
The what?
you? The hut?
You want to throw
I
them
mean,
out?
we could travel for a while until like half an hour or so, or an hour before we get to where we're going,
And just toss them
and
out.
throw down the hut there and wait until morning.
Throw up a TP on the reserve.
How does that work? Does it cost you a spell slot?
I can cast it as a ritual.
Oh, sweet.
So
Doesn't that take like an hour then?
only like
Or it's 10 times what it would take, right?
10 minutes.
So it would be a minute, so it takes 10. That's not bad. We could do that.
How does it work though? Question though, like if it's a long, I mean like if I were to like cast the spell for it and then take a long rest, do I regain that lost spell slot?
Yeah, because it doesn't take concentration now.
No.
So I mean,
I'm technically like I could cast it if I'm going to take a long rest in it anyway.
Yeah,
It would-
because you cast the spell and then 8 hours pass.
The only problem is unless technically we get woken up.
right? Maybe if something would get attack you like directly after it dispels, you know, maybe. But even then, I don't think so.
Okay,
Because
they're
it's
probably
technically
around.
still be 8 hours. You know,
Yeah.
so-
No.
Yeah. Well, in any case, 10 minutes isn't.
Okay, we start walking.
Okay.
Okay. So it's like 9 now?
So you said about 2 hours, so maybe walk until 10:30,
Well, it would
and
be
then
just as easy to walk 2 hours in the morning too.
it would.
I mean,
I don't really want to
personally,
stay here at the castle.
I'm super fresh from
Same.
the long rest we had. So if we have to fight something and then take a long rest, like I'm good for a day
That is
right
good.
now.
That is a good point because we did.
We could actually go to the slump at night.
Princess.
Maybe just outside of the
That'd be a
swamp.
nice like.
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe we don't post up in the swamp.
Just go right outside the swamp, rest up, wait till morning. I mean, not rest up necessarily, we won't really be tired yet.
No, but just to make sure that we start on a fresh day.
All right, let's do
And
it.
so that it's day.
Yeah.
We do it.
Because some of us don't have dark vision.
Oops. Feels bad.
Were you guys watching
I
the
wanted to play a
torches, or-
human. You guys all played humans last time.
Yeah, and we realized that was a mistake. No dark vision.
Never again.
I came
Good job.
to resent that 25 speed so hard though. just being a little slower than everyone and not quite being
Like,
able to
just-
keep up.
Basically, just being the dwarf of the party and having to.
I used to have 40 speed last time.
The worst part was when I walked all the way down that hallway and didn't realize no one was following me, and then I was
That was good.
200 feet away from everyone, and it took me forever to get back. I almost died just moving.
Feel bad.
That was the worst. So does that work out, Marvin?
Yeah, so
We
you're
were
planning on
playing?
just kind of walking there.
Yeah, getting outside the swamp and then taking a long rest under the
Sycamore
cabin.
tree.
Remember the cabin? Okay.
What's it called? Is it a hut?
Tiny.
Tiny hut. Tiny
Yeah.
hut.
It's Chinese for little cabin, tiny.
So are
hut.
you guys planning on walking with torches or?
I mean, I kind of have to. Yeah.
Okay.
With crutches?
Torches.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Not yet with the crutches.
I was like,
That'll come
The
later.
torches lead to the crutches.
I'm sorry. I was looking at. I was just reading Marvin's page. Sorry.
That's the next chapter.
Find crutches and. Okay, so you're able to make it out to the kind of the main road.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Thank goodness we're able to make it to the main road.
The dragon eyes. You just slowly creaks and turns.
It's like I fixed you.
So yeah, you can definitely hear wolves howling in the distance, things like that.
Oh yeah. I'm keeping my keen eyes out for them.
So
I
you,
do have keen vision.
as you kind of make it back to where you can kind of see there's a bridge in the distance. You remember crossing this bridge from Valaki.
Could you put that picture on Discord?
Probably not.
And you remember the crossroads. And with your torches out, you can see ahead along the road, you can see what looks like a giant animal coming down the road.
I just remembered something that I forgot to say in the recap, but I think is going to be important. We saw another dead tanager thing in the castle.
That's
too.
right.
Like the
They had a
last
tanager.
time. Well, not the last time we were on the road, but the
Yeah.
first time we were on the road.
First time.
Is a monster?
Does animal look like tanager?
Does it look like a cow?
Is it
Perhaps a little bit?
is it cow-sized or bigger?
It's definitely bigger
Bigger than a cow.
bigger than a cow,
Bigger than a whole. Oh.
but it kind of reminds you a bit of how it's moving.
Is it good eating?
It reminds us of a cow the way it's moving.
Just the way it seems to be kind of slowly
Yeah.
trotting along.
I say we just keep on going. Make it move.
Well, are
up the
we
road.
like going at each other?
Yeah, it looks like it's kind of coming straight at you.
Coming at us or coming towards us?
We're not-
There's a difference.
It's
There's a
difficult to say.
And we're not planning on budging off this road because it's muddy off the side.
I keep going, or we keep going, I guess, but I'm ready to add a split second's notice to throw up the meteors.
How far away is it?
Well, it's probably, I think your torches give off, around 100 or
I think it's
just
120.
120, yeah.
I think so. Maybe.
I think dim light 120 maybe. Is that,
Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah.
I think maybe bright light 60 or something. So yeah, I would say it's probably like you can start making out its shape, around 120 feet off.
I think it's kind of something.
Okay.
Like, it's kind of something like this here.
You can see as it gets closer, it looks like it's actually a giant boar.
Does it look wild?
So it is good eating.
Make a perception.
Be a little chewy.
But did it just howl?
A giant boar. That's not what I was expecting, to be honest.
That's a 12 plus 16 total.
16. The way it's walking, it actually reminds you, or it definitely looks like it's probably a domesticated boar.
Okay.
You can also see up ahead, actually in between you and the boar, are basically the crossroads. If you want to go down to Babala Saiga, it's to the right.
I want to go check out this boar. I've never seen a pick this
If we
big.
pick up the pace a little bit, are we going to get to the crossroads before the boar?
Yeah, you probably would.
I don't think we need to run. We don't want to scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, not run, but just a
Like,
good
maybe-
power walk.
Maybe we shouldn't do anything weird unless the boar does something weird, basically.
Boar's weird.
I mean, it's walking on a road, which is a little weird.
We don't see any people around.
You don't see any people.
I
But,
still have.
of course, this boar is pretty massive.
Yeah.
And so
Rather
kind of,
boorish.
Oh
and
my
it's
goodness.
possible there's maybe someone
Oh
walking
my.
behind it, or whatnot.
Maybe I
but-
shout out.
Boars.
Are we within range to?
I've got mouse minute meteors prepared.
Okay, so you pop those things up.
I don't know, I don't pop them up. I have the spell prepared so that I can throw them up as a reaction.
Okay.
I want to maybe
But
like
keep walking.
like grab my shield off, and I've still got my torch in my other hand, so I can't draw my sword or anything. But I've just got my shield.
Okay.
I shout out, "Oh, hello! A nice ride you got there." And I'm like, "Oh my word!"
All right. As you get closer, you can actually see it looks like there's harnesses around it.
Cool.
Um,
Like it's saddled.
yeah.
Kinda.
Well,
I think I saw something in an 8-bit game before. Minecraft.
Oh, I know what we have
Things
to
with
do.
saddles.
Just dig.
We have to get
Just keep
a
digging.
a stick with a carrot on it.
are you planning on trying to cut in front of it to go to the
Does
right,
it,
or
does it take up the whole road, or can we
are you
pass?
planning on just like walking it?
No, I was going to just walk past and give them the old wave as they go.
Well, it looks like you probably get to the crossroads before.
Oh,
So are you planning on just going straight? Planning on going to the right? It
well,
looks
we're
like
going to the right.
To Baba.
I think we're gonna wait there and watch. Let
I
this
mean,
thing
yeah,
come to us.
in that case, at least watch to see if there's somebody on it. Because it
Yeah.
looks like there's a harness. I mean, this
It's
looks
getting closer.
looks
Yeah.
interesting.
Is it like a harness that's hooked up to a wagon kind of harness,
like to
or is
beat
it like
this
a
looks like
saddle?
it could be, yeah.
Okay. Can we see a wagon?
I mean, if you're looking straight on it,
Yeah,
you can't see
sure.
anything.
Well, let's get to the crossroads and
And we gotta hang out
maybe
there
just
until it shows.
just step out of the side and like lean on our shovels like construction workers and
Right.
and watch what's going on.
Okay, so if you go forward and go to the right, you can see that they're actually, as it comes, kind of diagonal from you, you can see that there's actually a small cart, like being pulled from behind, almost like a little rickshaw type of a deal.
Is it like
It's like,
big enough to need such a huge steed?
is it
Or
like,
does it look
Not,
weird?
Definitely. I mean, it looks.
Is there somebody on it?
That's cool.
And then there is, a rider on it.
is it like one of those, like the one where like the Amish you have, they're like,
Oh, for dear life to go.
Or you really gotta lean back way too far to make sure it looks like you're really going fast. And really having to hold on.
And you can actually see as it gets closer, it looks like it is Jenny, the old lady at the magic shop.
From
Hey, Jenny!
from Milwaukee.
We were just looking for you when we left town.
And you can see she actually starts pulling in the same direction that you're going.
Ah, nice.
But yeah.
Does she stop?
Yeah, she will, as you're kind of blocking the road there, she'll stop and she'll kind of point a bony finger at you and says, you're not blue anymore.
I am not, indeed. Thank you very much.
Says,
That potion worked out
Jenny's
well.
stuff always works.
That's right. So, before we headed out of Milwaukee, we stopped in at your place and you weren't at home. We were hoping to maybe buy a few healing potions. You wouldn't happen to have any with you, do you?
She says, I actually would. I was probably out gathering ingredients for my things.
What's the creature's name?
It's a nice cow you got there.
I pet it.
My word.
You say nice cow.
I did not. I said creature.
Nice fiend.
Let's see.
Thank you.
She will say it is. Her name is Freya.
Freya. My
Freya.
what a magnificent breed. What breed is it?
Is she a cow? Freya not.
You guys on a roll today.
Oh dear. Oh my.
So I picked this up off some traders when she was just little. So
Goodness.
What kind of potions do you feed her to get her that big?
well, I've got numerous potions. I feed her. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I'd love to be as strong as an ox.
Did you give Dalvin some of them?
Mm-hmm. I'm just little.
I'm just a little fella.
I raise my hand. Question. Do you have any potions that can make me as strong as an ox, but only when fighting another ox?
Wait, what? Also, how about the healing potions? What kind you got? How much do you want for?
She'll say, "Well, I'm not sure.
Please, only your strongest.
I'm not sure. I may be needing them. What actually? Why are you going in this direction?
We are
Seems
going
like
into
we're going
battle.
in the same direction.
And we need your strongest potions. Potions.
Where are you going? I mean, where are you going?
Oh, we heard that there was a Chipotle in this direction.
You can get real points.
Points back with every purchase.
We're hungry for lasagna.
It's like one of those things where like there's like product placement. Like sometimes in video games or like phone games. They'll have like real life locations or something, and it's just for stupid. They could have a thing with Chipotle where it's a little Chipotle restaurant or something, or something to that nature. But
Good.
Every time you walk in, you get 1d4 plus 4 hit points.
nice.
We're heading down to see Baba Lasaga.
We're hoping she can help us.
She's like,
Yeah.
who? And we say bubblegum socks. Oh!
When you say this,
Lasagna.
she gets a kind of a worried look on her face, and she'll say, "You do know who she is, right?"
We've
Not
heard,
entirely.
we've heard some rumors. We know that she is no friend of
Can I roll
Strahd.
Sure.
13 plus 4, 17. Is she Baba Lasaga?
I don't think you'd be able to tell that.
Wait. Tanager crit failed his insight roll. What about that? What does he know?
The boar is Baba Lazak.
I mean, it doesn't look like she's hiding anything.
Okay.
But whether
what
or
we
not
know,
who she is, I mean, I don't know if you'd have any reference to. She definitely looks like a strange creature. Actually, kind of similar, just in stature to like the hags at the Bone Grinder. She's not just a normal looking person. She actually is not.
Wait, who? Jenny?
Jenny. Yeah.
Okay.
She's not necessarily the nicest on the eyes. She's definitely. It looks like someone that would be cooking up potions, in a little hut and things like that.
like Heisenberg.
Yeah. So
Well,
it wouldn't be
yeah.
unreasonable to say, have that reaction, but
Kind of makes sense. We've learned a little bit about her. We know that we have some common enemies, and hoped that she might be able to help us. What do you know about her? Could you tell us anything that we should know?
she'll say, well, she's very evil. She is quite powerful. She
As are we.
says, well,
We could use some potions though.
Yes.
says, well, my sister Laura, she's actually been captured by that witch that lives there.
Oh.
I've tried many times to see her, to bring her home, but well, I've lost some of my quickness and things generally end up badly for me.
Is that where you're going now?
She said, well, I thought about trying again, but well, the truth is you look more able-bodied than I do. I would be glad to give you the potions that I do have if when you're there you would be able to see about bringing my sister home.
I most certainly think we could do that.
We want
Right?
Consider it done.
Yeah, I mean, if there's anything we can do to help your sister, then we will.
And get free
What's her name
potions.
again? What was her sister's name?
Linda.
Laura.
So close.
Yeah, I mean, we're going there anyway, and it sounds like if Bubblegum Socks is that evil, she's not going to give us what we need. We're probably going to have to fight for it anyway. So, we might as well bring your sister back.
We'll
with
bring
us.
your sister Linda back in one piece.
What can you tell us about your sister that might help us?
Leslie.
What can you tell us about Leslie?
Is there any type of do you know any of the dangers that we might face?
People.
And attempting to rescue Llewellyn.
The dangers? Well, I mean, Baba Saga, she's a spellcaster, and well, I don't really know of really much that can help you against her, to be honest.
What school of magic primarily would you say?
I mean, have you learned anything about anything she's vulnerable to in your attempts to rescue Lisa?
Well, I haven't tried really fighting her, if that's what you're asking.
Good call.
Would you like to?
Well, I definitely would not be a match for her straight up.
We can always use more NPCs.
At least not anymore. She'll say that she will actually give you 2 potions of greater healing,
Oh, nice.
and also a potion of invisibility.
Ooh,
Each?
Very nice.
No, just one. She said I wasn't actually expecting really to need more of this.
Can you make more in 8 hours?
That's right, we didn't rest yet.
Yeah. I mean,
Where were you headed when we
So who gets what?
met you today? Like, were you on your
We've
way to
also
Baba
each got a
Saga?
potion of
No, she said that
invulnerability.
she was thinking about going.
Yeah, right. Like,
Bumbling fool.
Well, I'm not going to go invisible. I just
Yeah,
like a
they
racket.
can't. Yeah, they can't hit you anyway.
It's true.
Potion of healing for him.
I have invisibility.
Invisibility potion for Singer.
I will probably.
And might as well each of you get one of the healing potion since
I would
we-
probably not use it myself. I mean, we have guys that might be more useful for invisibility.
Do we know?
It's
Would
greater
this actually?
invisibility.
I'll just ask.
Or
So this invisibility potion does that only last until I like cast a spell or something, or will that? How long does it last?
Question.
is it greater or just lesser?
When you drink it, you become invisible for 1 hour. Affects early if you attack or cast a spell.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
So that's what I have.
Yeah, so it would not be a greater invisibility.
Soft doggy.
Exactly. Does anybody have healing potions already?
I might. No. I have a potion of invulnerability
Same.
that we got back in that tower. I think I'm going to be more useful as a tank.
So take a potion of healing.
Well, I just mean I don't need the invisibility.
Well,
if
yeah, I
that's
was
what you're
thinking,
saying.
if it's or it stops when you attack, then yeah. I'll take the potion of invisibility,
I have one potion of healing.
and then you have one already.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a greater healing?
Just healing.
I mean, take both of them. I can heal myself pretty quick if I need to.
You said you're gonna take both of them?
I say you take
Oh.
the greater as well.
Okay.
Unless you want one.
I'll take one.
Somebody take the things
I'll take one greater.
so that we can put them in our
Sure.
things and don't forget about them.
If there's healing potions to be had, I'll take one. But if you guys want them, then that's okay. Was that the last one?
I think Dave should actually have one.
I was busy with my dice.
Okay, Dave, so you can take mine.
No,
No, you're-
it's fine. It's fine.
Take mine.
I
No, take mine. I don't have one.
Take mine.
I take it from gentlemen too.
I took it off my thing, so
can take more hits than you can. You should have
I know. No, you can take the other one.
problem is we actually take the hits.
I know. That's what I was saying.
All right, fine. I'll take one.
All right. I drink it. Take a hit.
Good stuff.
She'll say, and one last thing, and she'll give you looks like a small wooden penny, and carved on the wooden surface is carved, "Pretty penny, show me Jenny."
Oh, that's cool.
And she'll say, "This should only be used in emergency, and never indoors. Say the words, and I'll come." And she says, "I wish you the best of luck."
Will you bring that thing when you come?
No, I'll not bring the boar.
What happens if we just steamroll that place?
What was the boar's name?
I guess Jenny could
Fella?
hurt.
Freya.
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 Fella.
Sorry, I knew it was a Norse goddess. I couldn't remember which one.
Humble brag.
Wasn't Freya? Freya was the most beautiful one.
I can remember my Norse mythology.
Oh, shut up.
I hate when that happens.
For shame.
Alright, well,
Yeah, Freya.
did you want to... we're going to be traveling south
She's the
for another,
goddess.
probably, hour or two? Hour? One and a half?
She
Half
nasty.
an hour? I don't know. Do you want to follow us? We'll throw up camp and then go in the morning, probably. I mean, you can just wait here if you want, or go back into Valaki and we'll bring...
Well, we can use the coin to call her when we're ready.
that just brings her to us.
Yeah.
Which, I guess,
Well, she can come.
Like, why should we have to go back to Valaki?
that's true. Then she could escort her sister back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
We'll do that.
Okay.
She give you the coin?
Yeah, I'll give it to the wizard.
Yeah, probably whoever was talking with her the most or closest.
Ren coin of Jimmy.
Make sure you write down the words so you remember what to say.
Pretty penny, bring me Jenny.
She'll say, please, be
She
careful.
pops 2 feet closer.
Right.
She's like, okay, I only have one more.
Alright. So it's like, okay, you only had 3 tries, so only 2 left. Pretty penny, bring me Jenny. Okay. Last one.
Luckily, I have a
what?
spare.
So how does this work? Why not use it indoors? This concerns me slightly.
You don't land on the penny, do you?
He says, well, the way in which I come is not, I don't just pop there. Actually a giant tree grows there. And so
Cool.
it could destroy whatever it is.
Maybe that's what we need sometime.
So, well, maybe it is.
How fast does it grow?
Quite fast.
So
Excellent.
if I were in trouble and someone were shooting me, I could quickly throw it down and I could produce armor.
No.
Okay. That's
Get.
Yes, but then we lose the quest item.
Well, probably when you tried to do that, it would say this is a quest item, cannot do that.
You ever see the what can't I think of her name?
Cortana.
No, the person the art of tidying.
Marie Kondo.
Marie
Yeah.
Kondo. You ever see the thing where it's like I'm not sure if you've watched in your first off, but basically, if you're gonna throw something away or decide to keep it, you're supposed to look at it and see if the item brings you any joy.
Does it bring me joy?
So it's like I forget. I'm kind of ruining the joke. But basically, he looks at it. And it's like this thing. Does it bring me joy? No. It's like I'm gonna throw it away. This item cannot be removed as this quest item.
That's good.
There are a couple of those in Skyrim.
Okay, so she'll kind of bid you farewell.
Oops, I didn't mean to actually click that. I was just trying to.
They actuate my keys.
It's funny that your keys are like a screen,
Mm-hmm.
but it makes the keys look like you're pushing them.
That is
Wait, what?
dope.
So like,
Nice.
Nerds.
and does a little bit of a haptic feedback.
Nice. It like buzzes at you a little bit. That's funny.
Okay, so you're gonna continue to go south then.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, it's definitely. Well, it was very dark, and it still is dark. And you can tell that as you start venturing farther on and on, you can see to your right, kind of as the shadows cast, or the light kind of casts shadows. On the right, you can see the cliff that Argybashold is on top. And as you get, and you're basically kind of following the river that runs south here. There's the rivers to your left. And the dirt and grass soon start to turn into marsh. And you can actually see that the trail starts to dissolve into spongy earth. And you can kind of see tall stands of tall reeds and pools of looks like stagnant water.
Gross.
And everything is starting to
Maybe
get very foggy.
Yeah, I say let's
Maybe
go
Let's
set up the hut here.
back to some nice solid ground.
Yeah. Okay.
Toads to be in here.
Okay, so you kind of back up a little bit to where it's we're kind of back to
Let's
the
get on
riverside.
solid earth.
Okay.
Although technically, could the tiny hut technically be a flat bottom thing?
Yeah.
You could.
And I think it makes the ground is like
It's like
dry
makes it warm
and it's
and
a
dry.
little warm no matter what you cast it on. But
So, we could also make a witch farm.
what's that?
Minecraft.
This guy gets it.
What's a
Inspiration
witch
to the DM.
farm? Are there witches?
No!
And they're in swamps.
Huh.
Makes you think.
Okay.
Which came first?
It's a good point, right?
I remember when we learned about Baba Saga in a book or something. And I put together that it reminded me of the fairy tale of Baba Yaga, but I don't remember how much of it I remembered about it. And it was a long time ago. Could you give us that page again? What we read about her, so I don't
find it here.
Because I don't know if I'm gonna like do something about Baba Yaga that has nothing to do with Baba Saga, or if there's something about Baba Saga that I shouldn't know.
Who's Hannah?
Hannah's the sister.
No, that's Laura.
No? Oh, that's right.
Where do you get
Hannah
Hannah?
was the person that the werewolf that you killed. That
Oh.
was
Oh,
Oops.
right.
That's
Baba
unfortunate.
It was the wife.
Poor
It was-
Hannah.
It was the
Yeah,
wife.
Baba Yaga is this like super cool fairy tale witch where
She
like,
lives in a
she
chicken
lived in a giant chicken
log cabin.
cabin that like walked around, so you couldn't find it.
It's like Howl's Moving Castle. Chicken-legged hut.
Yeah,
A Russian picture book.
and it could walk and move, so she was hard to
I
find.
respect that.
And you didn't know, like it was good for fairy tales because Baba Saga, you would think like, oh, she doesn't live in our village, like but she could, like.
She could. Here. Howl's Moving Castle. There's a book and there's a movie about it.
Oh, okay.
But it's like the same gist where he's like a wizard.
Yeah.
And he has like this moving castle that
Okay.
moves. Intriguing. Yaga means berry. Very nice.
I think she was like Slavic or something.
Yes. East.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. She sure had the nos.
Yeah, she was a hag for sure.
Looks like this guy's really enjoying her company, even though she's like the creepiest thing ever.
Straight out of a Rob Zombie movie. And he's like, oh hey.
Oh, what's up? It's
up?
like her nose is longer than
He's like
your legs.
really casually
Right.
leaning against that counter, like, oh, what can I didn't see you there.
I mean,
like
like-
the beginning of an awful commercial.
Star time?
Cool.
Always coming.
you remember?
Oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
I'll put this in the chat just in case anyone wants to enjoy it later.
Yeah,
on
it's
their-
pretty
on their
fantastic.
own private time.
You remember the one time when you spent a little bit of time to read some
Yeah.
of the pages?
It was the book we found at the Wizard
Yeah,
of
the
Ones,
Tom of
right?
Strahd.
Yeah.
You remember reading from one of the pages. It said, Baba Saga now dwells in the marsh ruins of Bereza. We remain on good terms. She is powerful and dangerous. She too has communed with the dark. There is something aloof about her. I must keep her at a distance. I cannot
Right.
risk making an enemy of her.
Yeah, like her and Strahd were not friends, but they weren't like. Okay, so she wasn't anti-Strahd. Like she wasn't part of the war against Strahd. Okay. But they
Wait,
weren't. They weren't
Strahd
allies
scared of her?
either. Well, she's nasty. Yeah, she's tough.
But you know who's not scared of her?
Is this yours?
Dalman.
This guy.
You need that for your power cord?
Dalman just walked right on in
Yeah.
there and said, "Hey, thank you, goodbye."
No.
Don't make
I just saw
me
that.
farm you.
Yeah, it looked like me.
I will.
I plugged.
Yeah, I didn't plug it in yet, but I could actually probably plug it in.
I've done it to worse.
Don't turn it.
Does it just charge off USB-C? Interesting.
It's all the range, you know.
So?
The reason I say that is
Take a
I
nap.
can't charge mine
Take a
on
nap.
USB-C port on here.
I was gonna say because yours has a proprietary, but
Bob McMillan, right?
So we passed it at like 9 or 10.
Oh, yes.
10.
Yeah. So we can wake up around 6 or 7.
We're talking about joints and
Joints.
Hey guys, don't get any ideas here.
Hmm?
Bob?
Okay.
The coach? Sorry, just a quick look at that boy.
So.
Okay, ready to talk plate processing and residue.
Oh, McMillan.
Why don't we start with joust jams? Hey, why not? Plates and jousts. Can we couple them? Oh yeah, we can.
Oh my god.
I do believe that might
Do you know what it is, Marcus?
No.
No?
We fit dialing nut space and grip grids and display flex brace columns against beam fastened Garrett Huss nuts and girdled plate jerrys.
What's a girdle,
plate
Jerry?
Flex press tasks to 10 verted pin plated pan traps at every made and clamp plate.
You know what this sounds like? It sounds like one of those things where, like, in a TV show when they try to make something like sound really techie or something like that, so they try to use some terms. You know what I mean?
Exactly it. And it's just another day at the office.
And it's like no one actually
Yes,
uses half those terms, but
How do you account for ellipse slippage of your girdled plate jerrys across the prim fixture?
Wait, what?
You mean the Prasm span fixture rig guy? Oh yeah, sorry.
We haven't been using
Prim
whatever.
since 2004.
What is this from?
Patriot, you must watch the show.
It's a show on Amazon.
Oh, I've heard of that show. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's real good.
you know what?
Well, I feel bad for posting the video in the Discord that I just posted, but I did the Windows 95 when they all came out and White Boy danced in their pleated khakis.
Oh yeah, that was a classic.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that. That's culture right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do the tiny hut.
So just vanilla then.
That's cool. It's really cool.
So we did that.
So this was back when cocaine was a thing,
yeah.
for sure.
No, that's before they realized how powerful the internet was. I mean, they thought they knew, but they didn't actually know. That once
guy
it's on
in
us forever.
the white shirt, like,
There.
is out of his mind.
Mark Cuban?
Was it Mark Cuban?
No, I think it's
The
Bill Gates is
basketball
such a
one?
nerd.
No, Steve Ballmer.
Oh yeah, sorry, not Mark Cuban. Steve Ballmer. Yeah.
Look
Is
at
that
that
him,
guy
though?
that's now
Yeah.
the richest
Yeah,
human
that's
in
him right
America.
there. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, well,
The second or
I mean,
third
okay,
richest
do
human
you
in
know
America.
Steve? I mean, that guy is out of his mind.
Which guy?
That guy in the white shirt.
Oh, is he? I mean, he dances like an absolute serial killer.
Yeah.
Steve Ballmer?
And the guy's
Is
rich.
that his name?
He's allowed to dance however he wants.
$47.6 billion.
Is he the one that owns the Clippers?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Well, he might be a serial killer.
In answer to your previous
He's rich
question,
enough to get away
yes,
with it.
we did cast Tiny Hut, or he did.
Yeah, it's like noon now. Like,
By the time we'll
yeah. So we'll just take a short rest in here.
Okay.
So as in, you wouldn't actually be able to take a long rest and get the same
Oh
all
yeah.
your spells back.
So you'll
Things
do
like
it.
that, which
You'll
I
do
don't
it
think you
as
guys ever
a.
use
I just do it
spells
as
or
a-
anything
You'll
like
do it as an
that.
invocation or whatever
Just
it's
as an
called.
FYI.
Ritual.
Ritual.
Yeah.
Well.
Um,
Rachel? What?
As a Rachel.
so yeah, after 8 hours, the
What if
tiny
we-
hut disappears.
What if we stand outside the marsh for 24 hours and then cast Tiny Hut?
Could do that.
No.
That
he
might-
cast it as a ritual. It's
Yeah,
fine.
as a
Mark,
ritual.
the DM's like, okay, and we're doing this real time.
All right,
I use a ration.
Actually, we're not working tomorrow, so I guess we'll all be back at what 3:30.
No, you have to stay.
3:30
You have to
tomorrow
stand
morning?
outside the marsh.
No
No one leaves the table. I burn a ration
This makes
during
much
this
more
8
fun.
hour.
My guy jumps into the marsh and drowns. New character will be coming around about 3 tomorrow. Alright, so we now gather our belongings and we head into the mists of the swamp.
Yeah, you can see there's a thick fog kind of is over the swamp. And you can see that the
What
base.
was that? Did you fart?
No.
What was
That was
that?
just me. Okay, noise.
The banks of the river actually start to become less and less discernible.
It was like a worried noise.
Oh, I see.
And the air is very thick and stagnant. You can hear the croaking of frogs and buzzing of insects. You watch as black clouds of flies dart about, hungry for blood. You can also, as you walk, you can feel your boots being sucked into the mud.
Gross.
Pull on a pair of 7-leg boots and just skip through it.
Put on my leaders.
Put my. Yeah. What he said.
So you guys just kind of continue forward.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
we're definitely going fairly slow.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
One, because the
Keeping
mud's
an
sucking
eye
our
out.
boots down. Second, we're scared.
And we're keeping an eye out.
Oh, I mean, we're keeping an eye out.
Would you call this difficult terrain?
Not a mistake. What'd you say?
Would you call this difficult terrain?
Yeah.
Not for me, though. I lived in a mountain.
This is a swamp. Very different.
I mean, pretty much the opposite of a
Are you
mountain.
guys kind of walking in a line? Are you?
Oh, my word. Okay, well, let's see here.
I
Okay.
myself am actually climbing
So-
through the trees, swinging.
Jumping from branch to branch.
I mean, I'll be honest. I'm probably out front because
So
they can see over me,
yeah,
so we can
see
like.
over you.
It's like an archer staircase.
3 in the back, 1 in the front.
So I'm probably leading the charge. Everyone else is scared of this gloom, but I'm used to that mountain gloom. It's basically the same
him,
thing.
him in the front, Singer in the back, and the two of us in between.
Okay. Well, there's Esmeralda as well.
Hey, Esmeralda's
All right.
about
maybe,
30 feet out front.
Oh.
We have her 30 feet
Maybe-
out. Okay.
Or do we go 2 by 2?
I think you two on the flanks. Yeah, him in front because we can see over him, but me and Esmeralda are ready to like step in front, maybe on either side of Dalman.
Yeah.
The muddy road splits into 2, and you can vaguely see old ruins rising out of the mists in front. You can see the one road kind of looks like it goes straight, and the other one goes to the right. Although you can't see too far because of how thick the fog is, but it does look like, even though you can see where the trails go, it looks like most of actually up ahead is just kind of water. I mean, like it doesn't look like it's perhaps steep, but it looks like it's
Like straight ahead.
You say the ruins are like at the fork in the road, or down one road is ruins and down the other road is not.
So it looks like kind of straight ahead. There's probably some ruins. It also looks like perhaps to the right there might be some as well.
So separate like structures.
Yeah.
We split up and go to both of them.
Yeah, for sure.
We don't do
We
that.
Scooby Doo this. Shaggy and I go looking for the kitchen.
Rock roll.
Are they like crumbled stone kind of ruins?
The houses they look like they're in pretty terrible shape.
Okay. They look like houses though.
It looks like
Okay. Dalman, can you tell anything from the remains of these stones? Like
Are you planning on walking up to them, or it doesn't? I mean, they're not right there.
I see.
You'd have to get closer.
okay,
Might as well pick one and go to it, and then
Yeah.
go to the other one if there's nothing at the first one.
makes sense.
Left or right?
We'll have to go down a road to do it.
Well, I mean, it looks like we gotta wade there no matter what, or.
It looks like pretty much anywhere you go, it looks like there's water covering the ground.
Let's flip a coin.
There's gotta be a levitate spell here somewhere.
Left.
Can I make
That'd
is there?
be like the one that's like in straight.
Sure.
Okay.
Can there be any canoes? Can I make a canoe out of a tree, maybe?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, we set up camp for a week.
Watch a craftsman at work.
I think let's see here. Maybe I make a nice. I throw down a couple gold coins along with a tree and I craft a canoe with some gold, or with some metal plating on the tips, front and back. With my magical crafting.
Well, you don't even know how deep the water is.
Okay, we should take a couple. I throw a couple sticks in there, like javelins.
Sticks.
Yeah, I kind of throw them up, and it's like.
I mean, it looks like it's probably only, kind of like knee deep or so.
So I'm scared about.
I mean, knee
So
deep
that's
for him
like
is like
that's like
armpit deep.
Calm down then. Yeah.
You're like 4'8". You're actually pretty tall for a dwarf.
Oh, that is true. That is true. I'm a big dwarf, ain't I? I'm a big boy. All right.
He's the power forward.
So fine, we walk in and we keep a sharp eye out for crocs, alligators, and also caiman.
Yeah, you can kind of probe the water.
Jaguars.
But it's
And
pretty murky
Cajuns.
water. So you're really not able to.
Always.
Kind of
keep
keeps
an eye out.
everything from view.
I have plate armor on, just so you know. It's very slow going when it's wet, but boy, crocs have a hard time biting through it.
Yeah. It's also pretty hard to be very stealthy. As the water and the mud make your walking fairly loud.
That's
Kind
true.
of like splash
Yeah,
through.
restart.
I'm just.
How far do we have to go to get to the ruins once we kind of enter the wall?
30 feet, maybe?
It looks like maybe like 500 feet or so.
It's daylight, right? Like the sun. We don't have to carry torches or anything.
You don't.
Okay.
I guess we trek through it. I mean,
Yeah, basically.
I really wish I had a canoe.
Can we do anything to feel our way to make sure we don't step into something real deep? Cause like I'm wearing heavy armor, you're wearing heavy armor. It's
Do you
not
have
gonna
like
help
a
us
stick or
swim.
anything, or
I'm sure I have
Hang
a
on.
javelin.
I go back and I make a canoe.
if it's just like knee deep, you have a canoe, it probably is gonna catch on something.
But
I mean, we take a couple big sticks.
Yeah, I mean like we're in a
Poke around.
swamp, right? Like I hack a branch
Yeah.
and I've got my sword in its sheath and my shield at the ready, and then I'm just poking ahead of myself.
Yeah, there's a lot of debris and whatnot that
Yeah.
you could probably
I
get
can-
a second.
I just want to feel ahead of me to make sure I'm not stepping into a big hole.
Don't you have one of those big pike weapons? The big.
I don't know if I actually got to take that. It was never clear.
I don't think you ever got that.
No, I don't. I kind of, in the moment, my understanding was that they were made of stone, that they were like carved into the walls, or at least they were not usable.
Yeah, they were very old, and very.
They were merely pixels on the wall. I
I'll
couldn't
make
actually
you one.
pick them up.
I can make you one for your birthday.
it's probably something.
Did you
where
know it's coming
could've-
up? Actually, in 10 hours.
Mhm.
Singer's birthday is in 10 hours.
10
How
hours.
long does it take to make?
Okay, an hour.
My birthday's in an hour, actually.
Okay. Pause for a second.
No, I don't want to do
We
that.
sit down in the middle of the swamp.
Actually, I make Dave a weapon
What was that thing called?
that splits in two.
Boy, that's a good idea.
Is it made of dragon glass?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
What was that thing called?
A lame weapon that they made a big deal over it.
No, I mean the one I want.
Oh.
It was called a flail? A glaive. That was it.
A glaive.
Yeah.
To slave. Wait, what?
To blade.
So you got it.
It's like when you're playing poker and you bluff. It's cheater.
He clearly said to blade.
To bluff.
Okay, so you're kind of poking, in front of you with the stick.
Yes.
Um,
I have my morning start ready. If there's a croc that shows its head, it's getting bonked.
Yeah, so as you advance forward, you can, you're kind of going closer to the houses, and you can see that actually it does get deeper.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it probably comes up to like your ribs or so.
Okay.
This will probably be up to about your shoulders.
And this is like
I go back and make a canoe.
So how far away from the houses are we at that point? I mean, it was like 30 feet away. We can swim it pretty quick.
You're probably still like 200 feet away or so.
yeah,
Okay.
I have to take off all my armor to
Hang
swim
on,
too.
I'm going back, and we're making a canoe.
Do we have
I go
another way
back.
to get there? Like, does anyone have
I go back and I'm making a canoe.
thunderstep or anything?
I mean, no, 90 feet.
We go back. Right?
I mean, a boat would be good if we could have one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. We go back.
Is there any other way? Like, do you have anything that could, like... Short of, like, taking off our armor and
okay,
swimming.
so here's the deal.
Wait, can you actually make a boat in an hour?
Yeah, why not?
You can make stuff out of wood?
Yeah.
Why not?
He said very confidently.
Yeah. I mean, sure can.
What spell is it?
Well, let's try one first, and then we'll move on to the next.
Nice.
Okay. Do we make it back to some decent land and some decent trees?
I mean, if you want to, you can wade back.
I think so. I don't want to get there all soaking wet.
Alright.
Okay. Then, I'd like to use, do you guys come back with me, or you guys just stand out
Yeah,
there?
I mean, I'm not going to stand out in the middle of the swamp
Okay.
just waiting to get crocked.
I'd like to use, this right here. So, I, throw down some gold coins along with, a log that I see.
Wait, that only takes 10 minutes.
Okay, but I'm trying this one first. Okay.
Oh.
Can you make one for all 5 of us, do you think?
Okay, we're gonna try. I attempt to make it with this and a couple of gold coins. And I have, like a little extra metal protection, kind of along the top, rim of it.
Like a little lip that comes up? Or what do you mean?
There's like a little point out the front,
Oh.
with a casket on the front for the funeral makers.
Nice. Nice.
So how big is the boat then?
Big enough for all 4 of us.
It's
There's
gonna have to
5
be like,
For all 5 of us.
it's gonna have to be like at least 20 feet or something.
My guess is this is probably not as simple as
Alright.
Just use the 4th level one. That's
Fine.
guaranteed work. Or we can make it 20 foot by.
BAM! We got a yacht!
Oh yeah, 10 foot by 20 foot.
It's
boat.
more of like a pontoon type thing now. That way it can float in the shallow water as well.
A rowboat costs
That's a
50
nice
gold pieces.
10 foot by 20 foot, kind of flat bottom.
Mm-hmm. Kind of more of a raft.
Mm-hmm.
A rowboat costs 50 gold pieces and can travel 1.5 miles per hour.
Nice.
How much did it cost?
We
50.
buy a rowboat.
50.
And you can create something up to 100, right?
I'm just saying. There's got to be, like the nails and stuff in it are metal, you know what I mean? How much can a rowboat haul? Surely that many.
That doesn't say. Oh.
At least 5. Surely.
They can't be rowed against any current, but they can be pulled upstream A rowboat weighs 100 pounds.
No current.
I mean, the fabricate will definitely work.
I know that will. But that's expensive.
It doesn't say how many people can fit.
You know that raft that we built out in that ocean, Marvin J? That's what the fabricate builds.
If a rowboat costs 50 gold pieces,
Grab a fishing line real quick and start catching the trash.
and a longship costs 10,000,
Nice.
then I mean it's probably a big enough rowboat for 5 people. Because a longship could hold.
Do we
like
have a place where we can buy a
50
rowboat?
people.
Okay, am I allowed to make a
What are we
rowboat
looking for?
with the first spell?
Throw the coin. The wooden coin.
Let me see what happens.
See if she has a boat.
What if it's a metal boat?
Or get her steed to pull us.
It says simple item. A rowboat is not a simple item. You make it with fabricate. Let's move on.
That also says simple item.
Not really. I mean, here it says
No,
as
it
an example, a wooden bridge from a clump of trees.
That's true.
I mean, if you can make a wooden bridge, you can make a dang rowboat.
Yeah, 8 connected
Okay.
5-foot cubes.
Yeah. 20 foot
You
by
can
10
make
foot.
a boat long enough for 8 people to fit
Yeah.
in there.
20 foot by 10 foot boat, and we're already like 3/4 of the
Not
way
even
across.
like a 5 foot by like 40 foot.
Yeah, but the bigger it is, the more whatever surface area it is,
Yeah.
the less it'll sink down.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
exactly.
Yeah.
And also,
So we're now like 3/4 of the way across.
It could even be a raft. Like it could be a flat.
Basically a raft
Yeah.
with a little bit of the up the side.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
and some
And we
chickens.
arrive at the ruins.
We have a pontoon. We're going to Barefoot Cove. We're gonna crack open some cold ones.
Boy, I remember back in my childhood at Atwood Lake, we used to take this thing out.
Okay, so you take 10 minutes, and I guess you have to get some raw materials. So you just find some trees. Okay, use those.
Everyone helps me pull them in.
So it's pretty much made out of just like wood or.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, wood.
We'll make it out of some swamp ash.
Yeah. And then like the pontoon, like the outside, is armored by croc skin, dead croc skin that we found laying around there. There's a lot of
Very good insulator too.
Look at
You planning on taking some time to search for some croc skins?
no, it looks like they died, and there's just a bunch of them laying around the edge.
Is that they got in the way.
They died of old age, having lived long, fulfilling lives.
Exactly that. And, they
Surrounded at their death by loved ones.
and then those died too for some reason. Weird.
We found a crocodile crypt, basically. A cemetery for
Oh yeah,
old
actually,
beloved
what he
crocodiles.
said.
Alright.
Okay. Fine, we don't do that. It's just boring wood, okay?
Okay.
It's just boring wood.
And I'm standing at the front of it with my flaming helmet, charging forward.
Leroy!
Yeah, it says,
Hey, who's not pushing the raft?
yeah, it says you can't use it to create items that ordinarily require a high degree of craftsmanship.
Unless I'm proficient in it.
Such as armor.
Unless I'm proficient in it.
To the type of
And I am
artisan's tools.
proficient.
What kind of...
Proficient in about everything, to be honest. No, I am. I am.
I have no tool proficiency.
Remember, I made armor and stuff like that.
Well, do you have some metal that you're planning on using?
Smith's tools, leather woodworkers. Yeah, I have gold
How about
coins.
this?
What are we
How about this?
discussing here?
How about this, gang? We can
We
find...
have a boat. We go.
Well, how about this? If your spells don't work, we can find some trees and cut them down. We have
This
ropes.
spell works. I don't understand what we're still
No,
discussing.
he was giving me an option to go back to the first one. And I thought, well, maybe I'll take it.
Does
He
any
was
of this make a raft?
It does.
Okay, we get on the raft.
But do
Like
I
I said,
also,
we're already across.
but does the raft have a rowboat as well now?
It does not.
Okay. Well, you gotta get to shore somehow.
We grab a couple sticks and start pushing.
Yeah, we're pulling along like Venice gondolas.
Yep.
Okay, so you're able to kind of make it through what can see is like the deeper part of the water.
Yeah.
You can tell. I assume you're probably like kind of poking the ground, seeing how deep it is.
Yeah, like we're pushing off the bottom.
Yeah, it does seem to suddenly, like get a lot more shallow.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, a foot or two.
Were we always able to hit the bottom?
If you would have put it down,
Yeah.
it looks like it would always been around 3 feet or so.
But we're nice and dry. Right
Oh, it
now.
always would have been?
That's what it looks like.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Still worth. You ain't gonna try to fight and saw
What
you
time of
out.
day is it now? It looks like evening again where we can take another
Oh.
rest
It
on the
only took
boat.
like 10 minutes to make that.
And we're going to call it there for tonight. YouTube ran out of space.
Yeah, I mean it's probably like 9 o'clock
In the night?
In the morning.
in the morning.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah. So, are we able to get right up to that house?
Yeah, you can see. Are you planning on? I mean, it looks like probably if you try to you just try to keep going until you run into something.
That's what I figure. Yeah, I mean, we have a raft. We might as well stay on it.
Okay, so as you get closer to the houses, you can see the water or the land, kind of goes up a bit. It looks like it's still covered with water, but you do hit the bottom of the ground.
We don't push it up on it. It's not stuck, just so you know.
Okay.
We tie it then
We
to
have
the
rope.
tree
Okay.
Yeah.
Tie it up.
Yeah, you can
and
find.
put a bicycle lock on it.
Okay.
Do you fabricate that, or how do you make the lock?
Takes me an hour to make that.
Okay.
We just use the good old sailor's knot instead.
What's up with the cabin here? Are there windows, or are there even walls, or what's?
Yeah. So these houses, it looks like they're in pretty bad shape. It looks like the walls are covered with mildew. The roofs are mostly caved in. Looks like the bottoms are just sunk into the mud and water.
Gross.
It doesn't really look like anyone is necessarily living in these houses.
Okay. Should we just go to the other one? Pass
Did
it
we
by?
go step off and go in and look around, or was that just from
can we,
looking
This is
walk
just
from
from
the
looking
raft?
from the outside.
Can we
Yeah.
is it
We
all?
go investigate.
Go investigate it. Yeah.
Okay.
Can we roll to investigate?
Yeah. Give me some investigation.
Hang on, wait. Don't do it. Don't. No, stop. Don't. Hang on before you guys do it. Before you guys do it, I cast guidance on whoever's rolling. That's what I thought.
Okay, I save it for later. But that's still an actual one.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 17. Nice.
So I touched it on him and him because, well, it's just a cantrip.
I found a nice rock.
19.
19.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like these houses are abandoned. It doesn't look like anyone, has really done anything with these houses in years. As you are searching around, you do notice it looks like farther on, if you keep going straight, it looks like there is another house. It looks like this one here might show more promise as far as...
On this same straight ahead road.
Right.
Okay.
Now, the houses are kind of... you can kind of tell that there's a path going through these houses. Of course,
They're just all
water.
underwater.
It's just, yeah.
But there's openings in the trees and.
Right. It might be kind of hard to push this boat through it. You probably have to really pull it.
Then we can leave the raft where it is. And
Well, if it. So, I mean, it got deeper in spots, but it was never above our waist. It's going to be pretty high on the dwarf, but it might never be too high. What do you think? Do you want to try to wade through it?
but now that we're
If the boat won't fit.
Well, do we have to wait? As in from here, it's pretty much all land, or are all these houses just literally on top of?
It looks like it's pretty shallow water. This just comes up, a little below your knees. It's not very deep at all.
Okay.
from house to house now. It's
I just start sloshing around, making all sorts of racket.
Yeah.
We we book it over to.
Well, I'll kind of point out the other one in the distance there. Like, I have a good feeling about this one over here.
Good feeling, bad feeling.
I have a good feeling. Wait, let me detect evil. How far away is it?
From the end, it looks like it's probably
60 feet or less. 60 feet or less.
It looks like it's probably still like another 300 feet past the houses.
What? Nonsense. Don't know if it's a good feeling or a bad feeling, but it looks like a promising lead down there. Like, is it like less destroyed, or like what about it is?
You can kind of see it looks like there's like a fence around it. It
Is
looks
it
like
made
it's
of
also
gingerbread? Has frosting around the windows.
It also looks like it's on higher ground.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like if someone were, to perhaps
Up on the hill, maybe.
Yeah.
That might be. It's the only one that maybe looks livable. Or is it not even that?
So what's the plan?
It's hard to tell from this distance if someone actually lives there, but it definitely looks like a bigger structure of a house. Than
is it like
these.
less ruined?
Yeah, I mean it still looks like in pretty bad shape.
Yeah.
But it's not.
So are we just gonna walk up and just ask if we can borrow these bones?
Let's get close enough for me maybe to try to sense it out, see what this place is,
Okay.
and we can decide what to do from there.
Well, we can always try to talk to her, but I feel like there's gonna be a fight problem.
Well, we don't even know that this is it, but let's just take a look and see what we can figure out. I want to
make sure I know where my potion of invulnerability is at.
Yeah.
In my bag.
I want to
Put it on
move.
top.
I want to move that way to about 60 feet away. And when I get there, I want to use like a detect good and evil.
All right. Yeah, the ground never really gets too deep as you get, or like the water never gets too deep as you get closer.
You know.
Um,
I guess we're kind of sneaking, aren't we? I'm assuming. Or is there no point? Like
kinda hard
we're
to do.
sloshing there.
yeah, probably if you'd want to roll for sneaking, you probably have to roll at disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah, sneaking through a swamp in heavy armor is not going to go well. I just want to walk up towards it. I've got my shield out to protect myself.
As you,
I'll
as you
stay like
I'm still-
15, 20 feet behind him.
Yeah, just feeling my way there with a stick still.
Okay. As you get closer, you do see a distant humanoid figure standing out in the mists.
Like in the yard of this house or somewhere
It doesn't
else?
really look like in the yard. It just looks kind of like almost like in the middle of nowhere.
In the direction we're moving?
In the direction, but kind of to the right, where the other house is kind of to the left.
How far away is it?
Looking for a Starbucks.
It's probably about like 70, 80 feet out.
Is it like? Is it looking at us?
It doesn't look like it's looking at you. It's just holding completely still.
We all see the person.
If you're all with
I'll
me,
at least
you
point her out. Yeah. I mean, we're not gonna sneak up on anything out here.
Let's say we get to some dry land.
It's not doing anything. It's just kind of there.
It's just
It's probably Laura, and it's probably a trap.
Does it look like? Can we see? Is it a man, a woman? How tall?
I mean, it looks like it's probably 5 feet tall, 5-6 feet tall. Hard to make out too much of the details from this distance. You can roll a perception if you'd like.
That is a 15.
As you kind of get a good glimpse of it as some of the fog rolls away, and you see, it looks like looks kind of similar to like a scarecrow.
Okay.
Tis a scarecrow.
It's not a living thing. You think?
Doesn't look like it. as we move on towards the house.
Yeah, maybe just keeping an eye on it.
I've watched Supernatural.
I think Alan is watching SpongeBob.
Could be.
I think we should keep moving towards the house.
You remember that episode, Marvin Gaye, the Scarecrow?
Of Supernatural? I don't remember that one.
Comes alive and skins people.
Gross.
Just saying, it could be happening here.
Could happen.
So. It happened once, it could happen twice.
Oh, I do have a proficiency with some tools.
We're Scarecrow tools.
So we keep on going towards the house.
Okay. Yeah, so you can see towards the south end of the village. It looks almost like, as you get closer, it looks like, sort of like a mansion. It's definitely a bigger house than all of these other houses. You can see south of this kind of almost, it's not in great shape, so you can see there's like an untamed garden that it looks like it has like these broken walls, but it's not really able to contain this untamed garden that's inside it.
We could tame the garden and take it home as a pet.
You can see also
Roll for garden.
east, it looks like someone has erected a crude wooden fence, which looks like there are several goats penned inside, surrounding or surmounting the fence posts. The fence posts are human skulls.
Okay. Cool.
It's a good sign.
Probably. Saying that humans are welcome.
Are we maybe 60 feet away yet?
Yeah, you can. You're 60 feet away.
Okay. Then I will use my divine sense. That
So this is celestial.
celestial fiend or undead.
Okay.
Sense all of them.
You currently do not sense any of that.
I also can tell if a place has been consecrated or desecrated.
No, you do not get that either.
Okay. Cool. Good use of divine sense, Dave.
So this is just a good place for a summer home, then?
As you get closer, you can see that it looks like there's kind of some light that's coming out from inside.
Okay, so here's the deal, guys. Do you think something stealthy is going to work for us? Or
No.
do we just barrel in there, smash and grab?
I think we don't stealth, but don't like bull rush either.
Maybe just go in and say, you know,
Just approach
we're
that.
here
Like
for
we can
the
take a
bones of
social
Barnabas.
approach. Like we might, she
Who
might
knows?
be inclined to help us.
Okay.
Like she's not Strahd's enemy,
Who's
but
got
she's
the
not his
penny?
friend. Woodwind has it.
Who's got what?
You, the
The
penny.
wooden coin.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Just
But what is that? All that does is bring Jenny here.
Yeah.
Exactly. She's probably got some nice spells.
Yeah, but she said she doesn't really have much, didn't she?
She said
I
to.
don't
She didn't
know.
really.
She said not to use it unless it was an emergency.
I mean, probably won't be an emergency if we're in there, but still, it'd be cool to see a tree grow something.
I think we could maybe take a social approach and just see if she'll help us.
yeah.
I
See
mean,
if she'll help us defeat Strahd.
if she doesn't, you know, if
Should
she
we
marks
mark
us
that
as an
we can-
enemy, then we have to do something
Gotta do what we gotta do.
in combat. But
Then
we're
we
not
beat
going to
the
sneak
shit
up
out
on
of
her
her.
anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
And
so we
if
just,
she attacks us coming, then we'll
so we go knock on the
But,
door.
Yeah. If nothing else, we can get as close as we can before the fight starts.
Yep.
So you just go up and knock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
There actually
stand
really
in the
isn't
back.
a door on it.
Oh.
This is just an opening in the
It's
wall.
just an opening.
So we just
Knock on the wood beside you.
yeah,
Knock on the door, jam.
and politely wait to get eaten.
Well, I mean, as we approach, can we see into the building now?
You can. I
Yeah.
mean, from what you're seeing, it doesn't look like there's anyone necessarily inside. It
Do
looks
we
like
hear
there's some
anything?
candles burning inside.
Okay.
Um,
Can we hear anything?
Anyone answer after I knock on the door? Or on the wall beside the door? Beside the opening?
make a perception check.
Oh my word. Let me do that. So first of all, I'd like to use this.
The guy himself.
like to.
So 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that it looks like someone kind of uses this for some purpose inside. You can actually see that there's a jar hanging from the ceiling. It's like filled with eyeballs.
Cool.
And you hear
That's super gross.
as you're kind of like
And they all like turn to look at you.
That's good.
as you turn around, you hear something behind you, and you turn around and you see behind you are 3 ladies. They kind of wear tattered clothing with hair seemingly going in every direction. They have jewelry. Looks like it's made from bones.
Are they familiar?
Oh,
Wait, so they're
but-
behind us, so I'm now the closest to them?
why, hello.
There were 3 hags at the
That wasn't
windmill,
the
right?
plan.
A lovely residence you have here.
They say, "Looks like someone's lost."
Nope,
Nope, we found you.
We could use some help.
you're locked in here with.
I mean-
You're here with us.
Come on. We may be lost. We are looking for some help. We're looking for someone that might be able to help us with a Strahd problem.
Here, I'll move you to the map.
Blessings, Patreon, IJ Dungeon Master.
Can I?
Thank you.
As singer.
Is that our rowboat?
J Dungeon Master.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh.
As singer starts talking.
This is not necessarily supposed to be an accurate map, by the way. So.
Oh.
As Singer starts talking, I'll kind of let him step in front of me and step behind him and prepare my meteors. Not cast it, but just prepare it so that I can pop it off real quick.
They'll say,
In case anything goes wrong.
"What business do you have with Strahd?"
He's he's no friend of ours, and
Because his friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well,
they're no friends of mine. We don't think he's any friend to really most of the people in this country, and we're
Basically, we're here to kill
looking
him.
to get rid of him. Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was trying to figure out a diplomatic way to say it. But
There's no real nice way to say it.
no, we don't like Strahd, and we thought we might be able to get some help out here,
They'll
Ready.
say,
being rid of him.
"You don't like Strahd. Well, do you know Babalai Saga?"
We've heard of her. We've heard that she's very powerful and very strong, and that Strahd fears her. She's who we're looking for.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
That's why you shouldn't have come. There's nothing for you here except death. We do not oppose Strahd.
Oh, you guys seem fine.
I wanna
And
cast detect evil and good.
They'll say, "Do you know who it was that raised Strahd?"
Do we?
don't think so.
We don't know.
I mean, to be honest, I kind of like Strahd. He's old family friend.
Listen, I don't agree with everything he says, but
So you passed the test. You're cool. Strahd sent us to check in on you. You know, just make sure you're not.
it's been decided that you'll get a tax
Double-crossing
break
or
this year.
Just kidding. I don't say that.
Do I get anything if I detect evil and good?
Detect evil and good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same thing as before.
Nope. It also tells me about. It gives me more.
Something would be real easy.
It gives me celestials, fiends, and undead is what divine sense does. This also does aberrations, elementals, fae, and fiends. It was what I did to sense the hags at the windmill.
Yeah. These, no, you do not get that off of any of these.
Okay.
These look like whatever the hags were,
Yeah.
fiends. Looks like these are not.
I've never seen anything like these before.
Swamp nymphs.
No, we don't. I don't think we do know. My understanding was that Strahd, like, created himself with his hatred for his brother or something, right? Like,
Or no?
like she said.
Wait, he did make a deal with something or someone though.
Was it with 3 somethings in the swamp? I hope not.
It wasn't specific.
No, what can you tell us about? Well, no, we're not friends with these people. I'll just pull out my sword.
I think, yeah, at that point, I'm gonna be honest. I think after they said we'll only find death here and all of that stuff, I think I put up the meteors.
Alright. And then they will stop talking and we roll for initiative.
Thanks.
Cool.
To be honest,
So
the bloodlust was welling anyways.
I feel like too. I was led to believe that Baba Lazaga was one person.
Crit.
Nice.
Crit.
So
Me too.
care to explain?
Nice.
You don't even know who these people are.
I
Your
know,
initiative is
but-
-1.
Alright, shout out real quick. No, I don't say anything.
No,
because I'm just letting the fiery mass do my speaking.
What?
Now these aren't like Laura or something, you know?
I mean, they all look the same.
They do.
What is he trying to prove?
I would assume that Laura would look different.
Oh, it's Babala Saga, Jenny, and Laura.
But saying, you know, you'll find nothing but death here, do you know who raised Strahd?
Baba?
That doesn't necessarily mean
Wow.
they're about to kill us. They could
Maybe we
be
should ask-
warning us
well,
about
who-
Baba Lazaga.
Well, who did waste what?
That's all, folks.
As the water turns a little bit yellow around.
I think talking is over at this point. You're at the bottom of the turn order. You try to get that out, and Esmeralda sees.
Wait, I'm the bottom of the turn order? I got a 19.
Well,
I think it gave you the 4 when you were.
Okay, okay.
But
I got a 19 and then I accidentally rolled
I
a 4.
see you rolled
Yeah.
a 20. Okay.
You can click on your thing in the turn order and change it to 19 if you want to.
Okay.
You can just do that in the counter. Who did waste what? I'm gonna need that as a ringtone. If you can make that for me, I can make it as a notification every time someone posts in Discord.
YouTube, you know, like
Like an intro.
Let's record an intro.
That would be
We can play that Weezer
That would
song,
be a
and then
perfect
we
intro.
can. And then, who did waste what?
all right. So Esmeralda will watch as I think you pull out your sword, right?
I did.
And she'll take that as a sign that we're done talking.
Yeah, pretty much.
time for her to leave.
We're not entirely done.
She
You
is
can
going.
you can speak as a reaction on your turn and stuff.
Just trying to be sure what's up with these people here. So she will.
To be honest, I'm done thinking. I'm ready for killing.
She will launch a magic missile at the bottom right one.
Listen.
Doesn't?
Yeah.
Crunchy
Appreciate
oats.
you making swamp walk sounds. Sorry.
She takes 10 force damage.
It's like a.
Say 10 force damage.
You know.
That's a big old boom.
That is a.
That's a magic missile. That seems like a pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a good shot.
Usually does.
It is Wigman's turn now.
Usually they can.
I will.
Probably something like that.
I want to hold an action, but also talk. Can I do that?
Um,
Basically, talk as my bonus action.
Yeah, you could probably do that.
Okay.
3 glowing darts.
So
1d.
Esmeralda, wait.
4 plus 1. 4 standing.
So who are you? I just asked the three of them. Are you Baba Lazaga? And I will
No,
firebolt for the middle one, if in case. But I don't want to attack. I'll wait until their turn. If they attack, we'll send it.
they'll say no. Oh no, we're not Baba Saga.
Then you are no use to us.
Can you take us to her? Or show us where she is?
They'll say, if you tell them, if you tell that woman to stop shooting stuff at
I
us.
said, Esmeralda, stop!
He says, we'll gladly take you there.
I think we should just
Can I,
That's also totally true. Which one of you is named Laura?
They'll kind of give a wicked grin and say, oh, you won't find Laura here.
That's all we needed to know.
All right,
Thank
enough
you.
riddles.
can I,
I'm
can
gonna
I
need
roll for insight
still
when
not-
they say, yeah, they'll take us?
Yeah.
Like, is it a trap or
I'm
like?
still not convinced. Is this Baba Lazaga or is this not?
Who cares? At this point, we just kill whatever's in front of us.
I mean, we're not murder hobos, are we?
We have been thus far.
We kind of have.
And let's be honest, I'm kind of like a good versus bad type of person, and these are definitely bad, and I'm kind of itching for
These do
Well, you
seem
didn't-
like monsters,
destruction.
and I finally had a good initiative roll. So,
True.
no, I'm just kidding. Does
So
it seem like we're going into a trap here if we go with them?
I mean, it feels like it with the way they were crackling, cackling.
Yeah, I mean, it really feels that way, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think we should let them pretend like they're leading
You
us.
could roll insight.
Yeah. I rolled an 11 already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So yeah, you definitely don't get a good vibe from them. It doesn't look like they, are gonna have a nice little dinner with you.
Yeah.
All right. Where did Wigman go?
And
I
to,
just moved back a little
and
bit.
to be honest, I would have
Alright, so that's my turn.
Is that
And
your
then,
turn?
yeah, and I'm holding firebolt for the middle one as soon as they attack. Or, yeah.
Okay.
As soon as they do anything that seems hostile.
How does holding an action work like that? Right, like he can save his attack if they do something.
Yeah, you can't save movement.
Yeah.
But you could like hold an action.
Okay.
Like say you wanted to, you had a spell lined up or something, you could do that.
Okay. Cool. All right. Is it my turn?
It is.
Well, here's what I am going to do, gang. I'm going to move to here. And I'll say, we only need one of you to show us the way.
That's good.
And I'm going to attack it with my sword. That is a 19 versus AC.
That will hit.
Okay. We're gonna burn a dice for that. That's 7 plus 5. That's 12 slashing damage.
All right.
I'm gonna do an extra attack for 16 plus. That is a 24 versus AC.
That will hit.
That is 10 plus. That's 15 slashing damage.
Okay.
And
Baba
then
Saga.
let's see here. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Divine Favor. Should have done that first. Oh well. That's it. That's it for Singer.
It is the one in the middle's turn. Okay, so you watch as she looks like she is casting a spell.
Firebolt.
Okay.
This one here is.
25.
25. That will hit.
No, this is.
It's
Not
12
needed, like-
points of fire damage.
12 points.
Yep.
Okay.
Name of the Wind. Like someone
Hmm.
made like a fan movie with the audio.
You
book.
watch
That's
as
the sound. It's very good.
it directly hits her. You watch though as it looks like she absorbs some of the energy that you shoot at her. Definitely hurts her, but it looks like she doesn't take as much damage as she should.
What kind of damage does minute meteor do? Force?
Does what?
What kind of damage is it?
The meteors?
Fire.
Fire?
Fire.
Fire
But this was just a firebolt.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I thought you did the minute.
And you watch as this energy kind of courses through her, and it goes. You can see her. She has this. She's holding this dagger in her hand, and it lights up. And you watch as she takes that dagger, and she throws it right back at you. And that is actually a 24.
Okay.
And you take. Let's see here. What is it?
Might have to take that knife for myself.
These tokens are nasty looking.
You take
might be
11
bad.
piercing damage. Yeah.
They're like, what's that person on the Pirates of the Caribbean, the witch that Rihanna plays?
And you also take.
It's like
No idea.
never watched.
I don't remember.
Oh,
You take 3 fire damage.
I know I haven't watched them all.
Ow!
And that is it for her turn.
I'm gonna
Um,
skedaddle down here.
it is Dalton's turn.
Pull up beside this witch. And I'm going to, as a bonus action, pull this guy out. Probably a bad idea, but we're going to do it. And give her a crack with that.
That will hit.
And then I would also like to follow up with that, with this.
Where are those? Yeah, here they are. Have you seen these?
Silvered, just in case.
oh,
Isn't that cool?
that's pretty cool.
And then
Easy to make.
I end my turn.
All you need to buy is.
I mean, you just need to have, basically just need to have
Okay. Yeah, she'll take
bottles
all
or,
of that.
yeah, I mean, even if
Anything that
Yeah.
this will fit into.
Mm-hmm.
All of it.
And it is the one that you attack's turn. Now, as you watch, as you attack it, you watch as it looks like hatred is building up in her eyes.
She sees the same hatred building up in my eyes.
And yeah, it looks like there's some sort of crazed spirit going on within her, and she will attack you back with.
You're saying singer, right?
No, you.
Good job.
looks like, seems like she has advantage on this. And
But why?
she, you watch as a descriptions.
Oh, there we go.
A beam of crackling blue energy lances out towards you, and there's like an arc of lightning between the two of you. That is a 23 to hit. And you take.
She has advantage on this? Why?
It seems like when you attacked her, for whatever reason, you could just see it in her eyes. Why she has advantage, you don't know.
Sensei.
Okay, no, I'm good. I'm just curious.
And you take 11 lightning damage. And this arc continues to like be between the two of you. It doesn't go away.
That's weird.
It's okay. I got everything under control.
Which one is that with?
The
Or
one
just
next
the one
to
that
the
bottom
knife.
left one.
Okay.
Yeah.
My
That we
turnover
both-
is covering.
Did you hit it?
Mm-hmm. I did.
It is.
I did 12 damage to it.
It is Tanager's
I
turn.
was trying to make something and I stopped paying attention. Sorry.
I will do.
I need to learn that spell myself. It sounds fun.
Pretty sweet smell.
The problem is she thinks she's linked to me when I'm linked to her.
Just to test the waters, the one directly like below me, I will. Huh?
Go ahead.
What did you say?
No. Shoot her. Fire lots of energy stuff at her. Oh, that was a bad idea. You should have just maybe done one instead of both at the same time.
Who are you shooting?
The one at the bottom.
Pray that
Middle one?
Pray that was
Okay.
a reaction, and it's gone.
Both of those hit.
Excellent.
Okay. Yeah. Looks like she takes the full brunt of that and gets pushed back.
Yeah, right. Was that an alligator right there? Actually, a croc, I think.
The croc is going like this. She's like, standing on.
Is that Placid Lake?
She comes back as Hook.
Folks, this is Placid Lake 6.
That's Captain Hook.
Which is death.
My favorite.
Okay. That's it.
Yes.
Okay. It is person on the far right, and she is going to attack Esmeralda. She's not too happy about that.
Why is my voice seeing that? Okay, that's right.
Actually, you watch as you watch as she casts a spell actually over at the person that Singer and Dowman are fighting. And you can see it looks like this kind of intangible spirit appears right in front of you, and it looks like this spirit is starting to bind the wounds of the person you're attacking. It looks like,
In front of me?
yeah,
Attack faster.
and it looks like she is getting health back.
How hurt was she?
She looked pretty hurt.
Does this thing stay there? Or does it just disappear afterwards?
It looks like it is still there.
I've heard of this strat before. Protect the carry.
That is it for her turn.
So they all have to die then, huh?
So it's Esmeralda's turn again. She will. She's kind of tired of messing around. She's gonna go up and take a couple swings. Let's see.
Oh boy, when Esmeralda, when she gets in range, you know it's business time.
Yeah, all three.
All three hit the witch dead.
Yeah, she takes 26 piercing damage.
I go back out to my canoe.
You watch as that spirit that actually I need to look for that. Okay, actually, through gritted teeth, she's able to maintain concentration on that spirit that is healing the other person.
Her
Her leg is
word isn't
missing.
a concentration spell, Marvin.
Young grasshopper. Okay, it's Wigman's turn.
Spell. 2 meteors. Right there. That's not great. 13, DC 15 dexterity save. I believe it is.
She will pass that.
Yes, dexterity. 13 and a half, I guess 6 damage.
Okay. And what kind of damage is that?
5. And then, target. Okay, Ray of Frost at that same one,
Okay.
which is 7, 14.
That will not hit.
Okay. Then I will just kind of move right up next to the chimney there, trying to be out of sight of both of these on the left. And that is all.
Did you really go? I'm 14. Yeah.
It is Singer's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at that one again. In front of me, that is a 16 to hit.
That will hit.
What is this? Oh. That's 14 versus AC.
That will miss.
Or I'm sorry, 14 damage. 14 damage. And then I'll
Directly to her AC. Her AC is now 2.
hit her right in the AC.
It just shatters any mobility she has.
My extra
Anything else is
attack.
going to be an automatic crit.
My extra attack does a 21 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
17 damage. That's 6 of that is.
What is that with?
That is with my Divine Smite. I'll burn a spell slot to do that. So 2d8 radiant damage. So 6 of that is radiant damage, and 11 of that is slashing damage.
Okay, you're just using like a long sword.
Yes.
Alright, so you cut right through her, and
Okay.
she is dead.
That's what I was
You're
hoping.
dead.
It was so hard. I was like, it's never gonna get better than this. Retire.
Alright. She's down now.
In the process of making can be
Anything
killed.
else?
Yeah, I'm going to move then over here
All right.
to join Esmeralda.
Excellent choice.
All right. It is the one in the bottom's turn.
So it had like a healing spectral thing. Does it disappear when the thing that it was healing dies, or is it still on the map?
It is still on the map.
Did I run past it or anything?
I mean, you would have run past it, yeah.
Did it take a swipe at me as I went by or
Did not,
anything?
no.
Okay, cool.
Have you heard it all? Maybe just hold out an arm, see if it starts wrapping it.
Cuts it
No,
off.
I'm not hurt at all.
You are its new master.
For the first time.
First time that I wasn't a werewolf. We should have done something different there.
All right, this one here is going to cast a spell at Singer. You can watch as a tendril of inky darkness reaches out from her hand, connecting you together.
To her?
Yes.
Okay.
You must make a dexterity saving throw.
Ugh. Plus. That's a 5.
You fail.
Yep.
What a terrible roll. You take 11 necrotic damage.
Nice. Okay. Is it still grabbing me after that?
It is, yes.
Nasty. Necrotic damage is the kind that you can't heal.
Until you take a
A long rest.
You remember so well.
Yes!
There are some things you don't forget.
Before.
What happens battle stays in battle. Such necrotic damage.
That shit will follow you all day.
Alright, it is Donald's turn.
Okay.
The first time I took it, I think I took like 50 points. Or something.
Yeah.
I was like down to
It was
11.
when we were, yeah.
It was early, so I didn't have a lot.
It's like,
And I was like, do I just have 4 hit points now? Like, is this my new life? This game is going to be over fast.
So I would like to use this on the creature down below.
Okay.
That try to get rid of that tendril.
Oh.
Wait. Wait, which one is attacking?
Okay.
Down
You
or
will need to
Singer?
make an ability check.
Is it the one
Looks
below
like,
that's
Okay.
attacking you?
How do I do that?
This one is attacking me.
Okay.
Using your spellcasting ability, so you will need to roll a d20 and add
As much as you can to it.
My spellcasting ability is Wisdom. Is it?
I would assume it was your spell casting modifier.
I think it's just wisdom, not proficiency.
yeah, I think so too. Because otherwise, I would be overpowered.
Like, so I just basically just roll Wisdom right here.
Yeah.
Unless your spellcasting ability modifier is higher than your wisdom modifier.
My Wisdom
Well,
modifier
it is only because that's your spellcasting ability modifier.
So basically, I think it would be +3.
Well, or no, your spell attack.
My spell save DC is 15, and spell attack bonus is 7.
Yeah. But spell
But-
attack is wisdom plus proficiency. Spellcasting ability is just.
Oh, I'm sorry, it would be +4. It'd be roll a d20, I think, +4.
The DC.
So that would be that right there,
So that's what I'd be rolling.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just with my Wisdom modifier then.
So just a wisdom modifier then?
Nice.
Just do a
Is
little
it a
switch
12th
for
level spell?
It might be hard to convince you of that.
It really would, yes.
Okay, then it's
Because
not.
it should have been an skill if it was.
So yeah, yeah, it ends.
It's
Alright.
fine.
And then I'd like to take my sword that I got up and hit the person that they are attacking, the bandage lady.
You were trying to attack the bandaged lady?
Yeah.
Okay, make an attack roll.
The bandage lady?
Well, it's
Wait,
with,
the person that
it's
they're
with this
attacking?
thing. Sorry. I'm attacking this person.
If you're pinging, I can't
So
see
This
it.
person here?
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Good, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to hit the other person.
Why is she the bandage lady?
She casts the spell.
Oh.
Can I hit this person?
Wait, who are you attacking?
I'm attacking this person.
other one's invisible, not on the map.
This one.
No.
Attack that one.
Okay,
Oh,
you're attacking
okay.
that one. Final answer.
Yes.
Okay, that hits.
We'll have to call for
Anything else you're adding on to that?
Nah.
Alright. So she takes 7 force damage. Anything else?
That's it. That is it. That's it.
It is Tanager's turn.
Nice. Manager the manager.
Well, okay.
You're not my supervisor!
Weird flex, but okay.
Who are you attacking?
The one at the bottom.
Alright, both of those hit.
Nice. You hit that one twice already, too. Just
She gets shoved back another.
Oh my word.
Another 10 feet.
Placid Lake it is.
Marooned on a foreign isle. That'll be it.
Okay.
I think she has impaired movement, so she probably can't even get back into the fight.
As I recall, she fell like face first backwards and stuck. You know, like, don't really know how you recover from that gracefully. And
You
even
fall in this mud, you ain't getting up.
at least 2 turns.
He's just trying to figure out if the spell is going to insta-kill someone or if he could actually use it and make it look like it's fun.
Or he's trying to figure out if they would turn around and run.
Okay.
Would you say that you're the assistant manager?
Assistant 2.
CEO.
Assistant to the assistant to the regional tanager.
Otherwise, you'd be the ass man or ass tan.
Okay. I need you
I'm
to.
I'm dominant CEO man.
I need
That's how it works.
Singer. I need you to make an intelligence
Down
saving
manager.
throw.
Saving throw?
Yeah.
You sure you don't want me to make a wisdom saving throw?
Intelligence saving.
Because I ain't that
Yikes.
smart. That is a 7.
Nice.
D8.
78. Yeah.
You suddenly no longer know. Like suddenly you are frightened.
Baby.
You are not able to distinguish friend from foe.
How is that not wisdom?
You see everyone around you as suddenly an enemy.
Okay.
So anytime, yeah. Well, it's not your turn, so it doesn't really matter. But
I always knew you were dumber than a box of rocks, so.
I formally protest to. Is this Wizards of the Coast?
Mm-hmm.
That should be a wisdom save. I mean.
and in that moment, she realizes she made a mistake.
Because she's still the person closest to me.
She attacked the wrong person with that spell, and Esmeralda cuts her down.
Nice.
Oh boy.
What?
Get it, girl.
Esmeralda cut herself down?
Just deleting her. She's gonna run. Actually,
Wait, so is he
So,
still...
so what happened basically, Esmeralda does the thing where to just intimidate her and show her she's not scared at all. She just leans right in front of her and takes the sword and cuts
So,
her in the face.
Yeah.
The other person just
And the
dies.
person just up and dies.
Heart attack.
Right, like she She like
Well, I'm
the
gonna-
witch like sticks a sword in her. And she just goes like.
I'm gonna lean into this. I'd take an opportunity attack on Esmeralda when she runs away. Then, right?
Let's see. Does it?
No, that's some good RP. You should give him.
I mean, I would do it if
You
I
should
thought
give
she was
him
the
an
enemy.
inspiration, but don't use it on this attack.
Although, do you lose it though as soon as she dies, or no?
That's a good question.
Like a concentration spell.
Is it actually a concentration?
Like you're just about ready to swing at Esmeralda.
Yeah, it is a concentration spell. So yeah.
Okay. So the witch falls. Esmeralda runs, and as she's gasping her last, I
Right.
reach back to swing,
Right.
and then she dies. And
You're like, oh wait.
And cuts Esmeralda
What am I doing?
That's the woman I love.
my beloved.
It is Wigman's turn.
That moment was going to haunt you now for a long time.
Probably,
2 more meteors at.
Now I'm not sure about
down there.
anything.
Okay, DC 15 dexterity save. Wow.
Couldn't roll higher, huh?
11 damage.
11 damage.
That's fire.
In this country, we say damage, boy.
Damage.
Don't French it up.
DC 15 dexterity. She saves against that.
Okay, so then it'll be
Let's get him out of here.
damage, fire damage.
What the hell you mean I gotta
You
dial on
also
for
watch
English?
again as she absorbs this damage into what looks like her dagger.
And then a regular old firebolt. No. Shocking. No, ray of frost. Whatever.
This just.
Okay.
It's a shocking ray of frost. Shocking. She was expecting firebolt, then I shocked her with a ray of frost. 26 to hit.
That hits.
5 damage, and her movement is reduced by 10 feet next turn.
Okay.
She ain't
Until the
running
end of her
anywhere.
next turn.
Oh, she ain't taking
In fact,
the
she's
next
stuck
turn.
in the mud.
And then I think I'll just duck back behind cover again.
Okay.
No reason not to.
It is Singer's turn.
Okay. How's she looking as I run up here?
Pretty good. Yeah.
She's looking pretty weak.
Okay.
Esmeralda? Wait.
What I want to do is burn another spell slot to cast Thunderous Smite as I'm moving up there.
To cast good or evil detection.
And I'm going to, I want to I don't know how you want me to roll it, but I want to do a non-lethal attack with the sword. If I can smack her with the butt of it
Are you
instead,
kidding me?
or how I can call
Wait.
it.
Time out.
Yeah.
What are you here to lead us to her?
Keep on. Do it.
Yeah, I wanna-
please.
Donald's gonna follow up after she's knocked out, just come over and just behead her.
But I will attack for 14 versus AC.
That misses.
How about 12?
That also misses.
Cool. I wanted to, because Thunderous Smite
Oh, that
knocks her
wasn't
down.
lethal.
Yeah. Yeah, mission accomplished.
Wasn't really anything else, but
Bye.
you're trying so carefully. You're like,
Yeah. Well, I wanted to do it that way because Thunderous Smite would knock her prone, and then I could pin her down,
We could
make her
just kill her.
surrender. Yeah. That's the threat.
Sleep, precious. Alright, anything else?
No, that's it.
You probably got 5 or 6 more dice you could roll.
She will, you can see she still has this gleaming...
Wait. No,
she has
skip.
this gleaming, red dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And she will actually, she crits.
Oh my word.
wish you would have gotten the help if you went to.
Oh my gosh, terrible rolls.
First I was like,
To be
man.
honest, if Singer dies, ain't no one gonna care. You can just renege that if you want to.
You take
800 damage.
you take 14.
That's a lot of damage.
You take 14 piercing damage.
I do?
Yeah,
Okay.
and you take 4 fire damage.
Okay.
Compliments of Whitman.
As long as it's not
So, I
necrotic.
mean, you could really charge that bad boy up. So before we go into a fight, you just attack me when I have that dagger, and we'll just constantly heal me, and then next time I go into a fight with that dagger, it'll be doing 100 fire damage to people. I'm surprised they didn't utilize it like that.
It might only last for like a minute or 10 minutes.
And she will
or something.
try to
That's true.
run away.
That's why you always would have like.
She doesn't disengage.
She does not.
How about 22 versus AC to hit?
That'll hit.
She's gonna take 4 slashing damage and 12 thunder damage, and she also has to make a strength save.
That will kill her.
Did my intention of saying I wanted to do non-lethal attacks on the last round carry over there, or do I have to say
Well, what
that
kind of
every round?
damage? I mean, like, I don't know if you can do non-lethal
She did.
damage.
The 4 would have been slashing, but the other half of it would have been thunder damage.
Yep. Okay. I guess you're right. I wouldn't have thought
Thunder
of that.
damage seems less lethal than slashing.
I don't know.
could also put her to sleep.
As I'm peeking out and watching
That's
this
what I
and
was
see
trying
that
to
happen, as soon as she goes down, what's the range on that?
Gonna get himself some heal jam.
You gonna reach out there with that hand and grab that thing? Ain't your turn.
Feet, I think it
My turn.
That's true.
It is Dalman's turn.
Well,
You go
I
over
think
to
if it
start
makes a
mutilating the body.
difference, I think her body landed right over here. Because I hit her while she was still adjacent to me, and she got
That's
pushed
true.
10 foot away.
are we?
So she does not sink below the
Do we
waters.
still need to be in turn order?
I mean,
Not necessarily.
I say, she
Depends.
better be dead.
Yep, as intended.
That was the
That was the plan, and
all
it.
along.
I'm pleased to announce that it worked.
Do I see that she's dead? I say, excellent. Be careful touching that dagger, though. We better inspect it first. And I'm not quite there yet, but whoever brings it to me, then I'll inspect it. Well, we'll use that
Where were you?
identify.
I mean, you can dash.
Yeah,
You alright?
I dash up there.
Much better.
And I, can I just, if something
we
you
would
can
have to be in
cast.
turn order unless, So
Okay. So we're out then.
Foolish guac
If,
full of merchant.
if it's a ritual, does it take a spell slot up? It just takes longer, right? So it takes 10 minutes.
I think if you can cast rituals,
Yeah,
If
I
you-
can.
It takes 10 times longer than normal.
Okay, that's what I do for this thing then. Just takes
Okay.
10 minutes.
We were
Um,
for 10 minutes.
So
So what happened? Did you throw the dagger at her or something?
She had
You
that
threw the
thing.
fireball at her.
I think it's fire damage had something to do with it.
Yeah.
Since that takes a minute, while he's doing
it
that,
takes 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
or 10 minutes.
Ritual.
Okay. So while he's doing that, I'll run up to the body there. Hey, don't we want her to lead us
She's
to
dead.
bubblegum socks?
Dead.
I just
And for good reason, too.
I just made a thunderclap in a swamp. She might find us.
That's true.
You identified the dagger, but it looks like it's actually just a normal dagger. You don't look like there's any special properties to it. So.
I said it's yours, Wigman.
I already got some. Thanks.
Esmeralda?
Says that looks like poor craftsmanship.
Tro. I throw it in the water.
Yeah, I mean, you can see Esmeralda's pretty decked out, and she's like, "Where would I even put it? I mean, I don't have room."
Fine.
What's the deal with this dagger?
That one down by your foot looks pretty crap, though.
Which one? Feels like 5.
I could get her.
She opens her trench coat and it's got like 9
Right.
daggers lined up. Like a guy selling watches in movie
Hey.
theaters.
Want to buy a bad dagger?
It's like, nope, no spoilers here.
Right.
This is a good show.
So yeah, I mean, it's all kind of quiet now.
You can say it now.
Are we sure Baba Lazaga's gonna come half
Well,
dressed here?
Let's go read
Or
through
do we
the
want to
cabin
bring her
first.
back and have her lead us to it? Because we've got like
Yeah, let's go look through the cabin.
Yeah.
a quick hot second.
Yeah.
You guys
to
want
do
to?
that.
You guys want to take a small break
If they
and
wanna
eat
do
some
that.
I don't
goats?
think there's any way to get these girls to help us. And
And look, what do you think?
It's a good point.
the only good monster is a dead monster.
That's
could-
true.
We could make some stew.
No, Singer has kind of revised his opinion on that.
Only
His
good
time
monster.
as a werewolf
That'll change that a little bit.
made him a little softer.
All right. Well,
So I can
by
do
this point, I'm
necromancy
guessing
again?
it's probably
What's
too
that?
late
So I
anyway.
can do necromancy again.
I wouldn't bring her back.
Bring them all back.
Come on, every single thing we've killed.
I could have like huge armies now because of my spell slots.
Well, yeah. There you go. Right here's 3 of them to bring back.
Yeah, I could have.
Do it.
I could have piles of them.
I'm back over here at the fire. Like, don't do it! Don't do it!
Singer, you're looking
I
hurt.
say do it.
Yeah,
I don't think you're in a position.
I'm feeling a little hurt. I'm gonna.
Hey, is that narcotic damage? Oh.
Narcotic.
For now.
Drugs. Man. Alright. So we kill a goat and make a nice steak dinner.
Roast stew.
First, we go into the house and search the house.
Don't kill the
Alright.
goats. One of them is your
Survival-
sister.
Right there, 18. That's good. That's cookery.
That is true.
I'm gonna treat my wounds a little bit here.
I think they're delicious. I see that there's some fresh greens in the garden there. I picked some of those and.
I roll a 14 investigation.
Investigation. Yeah, so you can see it looks like they kind of use this place as kind of where they lived.
Oh, that makes sense.
You can see there's different assorted, things that witches might use. It looks.
Newt.
You can see
I have a newt.
a lot of this mansion, even though they're staying in it, it's not really in great condition still.
Doesn't look like it. The roof looks a little crooked.
Doesn't really look like
Yeah.
a mansion either.
Well, this is not. This is not
I guess Beauty's dead.
this is not a map, so.
Oh, you say that now, but join me in the salon.
But yeah, if you're looking for anything of use, there's not really. It looks like it's a pretty primitive dwelling. Yeah, they have candles kind of everywhere, but it doesn't look like
Romantic.
they have anything of value.
We could bring the goats back to our the mansion back. Like slowly accumulate goats.
How many goats were there?
3.
Oh.
Let's send the goats. You know
Are
how
they
like in
breeding
Age of
goats or
Empires,
milking
you
goats?
We've
could
got
just-
room on the.
Why not both?
Or both.
You know how in Age of Empires you could just find sheep and then they would get
Yep,
a
yep.
handkerchief in your color? Let's
Ah.
get them to wear our handkerchiefs and then we can send them to Kresk
Oh man,
since they don't have sheep anymore.
that's actually amazing.
But these are goats.
Hey, goats are as good as sheep.
Goats is just the male version of sheep's.
How many beds are in the house? More than 3?
It looks like there's just 3.
Okay.
I mean, someone could probably craft us up some.
Nope, my
Oh.
spells are
Oh.
used up.
We don't find any like correspondence or books or anything in here.
Reading never done no good anyways.
Well, witches have like spell books and stuff sometimes.
It's true.
That's true. How'd they learn?
They just.
I want to learn that
Never
spell.
done, no one, no good. Anyway.
That's how those people say that. Yeah.
The good old my ignorance is just as good as.
And that's why I vote against the school levy.
Yup.
Fair enough. Looks like you're doing just fine. All right. So I guess are we taking like a little bit of a short rest here? Maybe take a hit die or so.
Probably not.
I'm
I
okay.
feel like you're in fine
Right.
health.
There's no reason for me to take a short rest.
I
but
would. We can grab a quick snack maybe and wait, see if Bubblegum Sock shows up.
I hang a banner across the door.
Welcome, Bubblegum Saga.
Are you guys okay if we do that? I mean, I would like to just top off instead
If
of.
a short rest
I'm
will
all for
do something, then yeah, let's
How
do
long
it.
is a short rest?
1 hour.
I mean, aren't you low in health?
No. I have a paladin feature called Lay on Hands,
And he has narcotic.
where I already treated my myself a little bit, and my necrotic damage will stop me from going all the way up anyway.
Okay, I want to use a hit die short rest.
Can I take back my
friends.
lay on hands and do a hit die instead,
Friends.
Marvin?
Friends.
I
Are
still
you
have
using
2
something
meteors
fancy?
left.
I do a song of rest, so you can add a 1d6
Ah, yes.
to that.
I slowly lower the meteors into the cooking pot to, boil the food a little bit.
Or no,
Are we cooking
below
a-
it.
are we
below
cooking-
it.
Boil the
are we
stew,
cooking a
below
goat?
it.
We got a stew.
Oh yeah.
Let's scrub
Did you
the pot
catch one?
first. We don't know.
Oh,
what
we're
they
gonna
did.
slaughter a goat.
I'm not worried.
Marvin, is it okay if
So-
I retcon that and don't do my lay on hands feature, but do a hit die instead?
Because as we saw him about to do that, I said, wait, we're going to rest up a little bit anyway.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Is that okay?
As you're kind of just sitting around, Singer, you are suddenly attacked by a swarm of insects.
Suck,
Yikes.
Donnie!
Alright.
Now, necrotic damage again.
Can I figure out my hit points real quick before we start this? Okay. Or did I have time to heal?
You would not have had time to do
Okay, cool. So,
Do we get time to heal?
Time who
I
heals all
mean,
wounds.
we're doing initiative here, so.
cool.
I already added it. Can I?
Oh, bugs.
So, I mean, you guys don't have to fight. You guys could.
I mean, I'm in the house. If this is happening outside, I'm not looking to
I
notice.
guess I'm cooking the stew, so I mean, I'm probably.
We just think it's some bugs, right?
I'm just like, I was like, I just have off, a little clip on my belt, and so like I don't ever get bugged by like mosquitoes or stuff like
literally like bugs, like a mass of bugs.
That's right.
I hate this game. I love it so much.
Yeah, I'm not planning on fighting it. Doesn't look like.
How much time has passed?
I mean, 10, 20
Oh
minutes.
wait, never mind. My concentration ended when I did the thunderous. Never mind. Yeah, it wouldn't matter
Can
anyway.
we double retcon and he did the lay on hands after all?
Well, because it's not really retcon.
It's bugs. I mean, it's bugs.
It's unretcon.
It's bugs.
That's true.
Yeah,
I roll
If I get
initiative,
killed
but
by
I'm-
a couple bugs.
that's what they said over in Europe during the Black Plague.
Oh dear. Oh no. You're right.
Playing, just kind of watching.
Yeah, well, I'm not watching. I'm inside. I doubt I'll even notice it until somebody else.
I go down to a hit point. I'm covered like a windshield.
Oh, it's like there's
I
sometimes.
turn to the brother. Are you not an
So it's like you see like there's people with bees on them, they're completely.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I sculpt them into a beard.
Nice.
So it's Tanger's turn first.
Magnificent.
Singer has always been jealous
get
of
those
Dom's
bugs out of
beard.
here. I go and I cook, do a little.
Makes one out of roach guts.
It's like don't get those in the stew. We're just going like do a sploosh, and a double smash at those suckers and just.
That will hit. 14.
Yo, wipe them off the face of the planet.
So yeah, you see, it looks like it kills a lot of them, and they get pushed back. Just kind of.
There we go. Singer, try to keep those away from the stew. Okay? Nobody wants those.
It is Singer's turn.
You don't want
Keep 'em
you don't
away
want
from the
swamp
stew.
bugs in the soup. Everyone in the soup. Everyone
Yeah.
does that.
I'll swing up with my sword. I didn't have time to grab my shield, so I'm swinging with two hands.
Okay.
That's a 24 to hit.
You probably would be better off
that will
swinging
hit.
with the
So
one day
I'll
once,
do-
yeah.
Yeah.
Do a little more of us like a fly swatter effect.
That is
Your
11
shield might have been better.
slashing.
Slashing it?
Yep.
That's how much?
11.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, you're able to get a couple of them.
Yep.
But it's actually pretty hard to
Yeah, I understand.
actually.
I yell up. You need me to drop that wall of flame?
Yeah, it would be great.
So they come and they're all over you.
Well. Hold on. It's still my turn.
Okay.
I attack him again.
Okay.
That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
That's 8 more slashing damage, whatever that's worth.
Okay.
And then I run away. No. I mean, I can't put my shield on as a bonus action, can I? It's probably a standard action.
It is
What is the shield, really?
sheath a weapon. let's see. Attack of opportunity triggers. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a standard action.
Yeah, sure. Okay. That's it. No, it's not. Sorry. As a bonus action, I do a Barbarian Rage.
Okay.
Yikes.
I'll do that.
Alright, so now, I mean, there's not that many of them left actually at this point.
So I'm just thinking of ways for barbarian rage.
I'm hoping
But,
you'll at least let me
they
take
start-
less damage.
I mean, they start to bite you.
Gross.
17 to hit.
Meats.
You take 4 piercing damage.
Is that halved?
Oh, because you're raging?
Yeah.
Yes, it would be halved.
So, do I take 4 or do I
It would
take
be,
2?
Sorry, it would be 2.
Okay.
I understand that you're angry because I mean I get bit by a bunch of
The rage whether was
Yeah.
Involuntary. It was just like it's just like
And that is it.
it's just like,
Like the I can.
mainly the reason you rage is because like all the mosquitoes on you, like the blood like just like, makes them explode. You know, like, veins
My
are
high blood
huge.
pressure explodes all the
Yeah.
mosquitoes.
So he just stands there and lets all the mosquitoes land on him.
And then I
And
just
he flexes and they all explode. Nice.
So it is Woodman's turn.
be very,
It is
very
Alvin's
careful.
turn.
Alright. I'm done.
It is Tanager's turn.
I'm done. Hey, Singer, I said get rid of those things. Is there any way that I can like do this and like only get down, or will it hit him?
I mean, maybe if you roll really bad, it might hit him.
Okay. Good. And like honestly, why couldn't I have rolled these like other times? Usually.
He can take the wings off a fly from 300 yards.
So that'll
Hey, that'd be your next
He
character.
can shoot the ears off a flea.
Yeah, it looks like you killed most of them. I mean, it looks like maybe there's still like 1 or 2, but I mean, they don't really bother you. So.
Well, I'm glad we did that.
Can I heal now?
All right.
Yeah, if you weren't attacking or anything, you
Yeah.
can
And if-
continue your short rest.
And I do that 1d4 or 1d6 that everyone can do along.
Well, I go back and do my short rest, which will end 12 seconds after his one does.
Alright, you're able to finish your short rest without any more disturbances.
So how much do we add for
You
that?
would think you would have seen those
a
bugs
1d6.
coming. They're loud.
Go ahead and do another one just for giggles.
There we go. Is that right, Marvin? Necrotic damage lasts for a full rest. Yeah, it does. But I don't like that.
I know, rules.
Disgusting.
Alright.
rules.
So,
It's good.
it's good.
It's good.
We can add the bugs to the stew.
I'm
Centipede goat
wandering out of the
curry.
house. What's that smell out here?
Oh, it's just a little something I
That's
learned
terrible.
back in the old country. See, I'm stirring.
Just a little seasoning.
Just like.
I take out a ration and eat that instead.
How is the goat? It's pretty good.
Gamey. But
Little gamey.
otherwise.
Tastes a little bit like someone's sister that got turned into a goat.
You know, almost tastes like a Linda or like a. or a Lexi maybe.
So we're probably fine.
We're probably fine.
What was the girl's name?
Laura.
Laura. So that, I mean, if that goat doesn't have pigtails, it's probably not Laura. Probably fine.
Probably good.
Well, should we go deeper into the swamp? We don't have
Might
any.
as well.
We don't really have any leads.
We dig deeper into the beast.
Dig deeper into
Um,
the beast.
So yeah, it looks like
We could go investigate the scarecrow lady.
Mm.
Yeah, you can see kind of to the north a little bit. It looks like there's some more ruins.
Okay. Shall
We just keep moving house to house and clearing the whole thing.
There is a canoe here.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. You can't say there isn't because we can see it.
He did say the map wasn't entirely accurate.
Yeah, I know, but there's
That's
that
actually-
boulder up there isn't actually there.
In fact, this map is not
There's a
accurate
boulder
at all.
down here,
So-
there's a log that's not actually there, but the rowboat totally there. You can see it.
There are also bridges apparently through
And the
this
dock.
marsh, so maybe we can stay dry.
But if you kind of head a little bit north, you can see through the fog. Looks like an empty shell of an old stone church. It looks like even a little bit farther. It looks like there was a cemetery, mostly underwater though at this stage. You can just kind of see some of the stones peeking out.
Cool. Let's go. I vote we check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Also, as you get closer, you see kind of to your right, it looks like there is sort of a hut that has been built. It looks like it's a little bit bigger than some of the others, and it's kind of sitting on the ground, but it's got sort of these roots growing into it. Looks like it was made out of a giant dead hollowed out tree.
What are you saying? It looks
as
like
long
it
as they're
was,
not chicken legs.
you're saying it looks like it was built
Hear that?
after a lot of these houses?
Like it almost looked like these houses
it-
were here, and then something happened, and like time.
I mean, it
around.
definitely looks like it's in better shape than these other
I
houses.
mean, anything I guess that doesn't look like just ruins,
No.
we go check that out first, right?
I'm interested in the church too.
You said there was a bank with
But-
money in it.
What time is it yet? Is it like midday?
Yeah, it's probably, yeah.
So we can't take a long rest yet. Well, almost. Because we took that other long rest at like 1.
That's true. Which I'm good for a while.
I'm real low on spell slots, but that's not necessarily my
You
style
start
anyway.
off the day low on spell slots.
Well, compared, yeah,
Sorry.
you're right.
But yeah.
Yeah, it still seems like he has more than me half the time.
I don't cast very many spells.
I know.
Yeah.
Good.
You want to go to the house or the church?
Which one's closer?
Well, they look to be about the same distance.
Choose for yourself, he says.
Okay.
I'll flip a coin if you want.
Go for
Do
it.
it.
Pull out a silver. Right.
Go to the right.
Whichever one's to the right.
That is the hut.
Let's go to the hut.
I mean,
As you get closer, you can see there's kind of a soft light that's spilling out of the doorway.
Oh, it's... Yeah. Is there a door on this one?
Yeah, you can see it's visible on the one side of the hut. It looks like there is also, you can see looks like there's a dragon skull that is kind of
We found her.
in front of the hut
Like on the ground?
on the ground.
Like we can just grab it? Skedoodle?
How big is it?
Somebody
It's quite big. I mean, it looks like it probably weighs, 1,000 pounds or so.
Can I roll just kind of like perception for everything around here? Like,
Sure.
Same.
We bring the
I
raft
mean,
over.
yeah. As soon as we see the dragon head, I think, I go high
So
over.
if he shrinks it, if he makes it big small, how big does it get if it's small?
ooh, I like
one
that.
size smaller.
That is a good
Wait,
point.
what?
The skull. How small can you make it?
Basically half the size.
So 500 pounds.
I rolled a 15 perception.
15.
I rolled trash.
You can see flanking each side of the, or I guess, yeah, flanking the hut's doorway are 2 iron cages. They dangle kind of like ornaments, and you can see there are ravens trapped in each one. They squawk and flutter their wings excitedly as you approach.
Are they all black?
Make a perception check.
How about a big old 7?
You don't really notice anything.
No colored tips on the wings or anything. Yeah. I don't even remember what those words meant in the song anymore anyway.
Me neither.
Well,
Same.
I mean, maybe we huddle up here real quick, gang. I assume this is Baba the Saga's hut.
Do we want to just try it?
Now I'm real excited about those roots because I'm assuming this place can get up and walk around, but that's metagaming. Because Baba Yaga's hut can walk. It has legs.
Nice.
Yeah. It's like a giant chicken cabin. I'm not gonna let that.
Okay, this reduced thing only will last for a minute.
Nice. Not really.
So,
So that's
No, they can do it.
how we plan to move this
If
skull?
you switch this over to
question.
keyboard again, do you lose that or can't keep?
I can
We
say
do
that.
know
Nice.
someone with a huge boar and a cart. How does the size of
Well,
the skull
she's not-
compare to the
She's
size
not
of
here
the
for the cart though. She's here for her sister.
That's true.
She won't care if we call her for that, or she won't be very impressed.
I know.
Well, but if we get her sister,
But how does the
So-
skull compare to the size of the cart?
Well, the cart was like a. I mean, you can't really put something on the cart. It's just.
Yeah,
for
remember
passenger.
the oxen thing was huge and the cart was real tiny.
It's not really a wagon. You know. It's.
We who has that invisibility?
I think I do.
You do?
what was I going to
Before
say?
this. Figure to apply, or which, yeah, I guess we didn't know how big it would be.
What, the skull? What happens to stuff you're carrying when you turn invisible?
It goes invisible, but I'm not carrying, I can't
No,
carry
but
something
could you
that's
grab
1,000
it,
pounds.
drink it, and then the skull's invisible too?
I mean, technically I can't really carry it. And I think as soon as I drop it, it would become uninvisible.
I would like to craft.
But I'm saying if you run up there and grab it and then drink it, does the skull and you and everything just ghost out?
Things I'm carrying or wearing,
Yeah.
not everything I'm touching.
Yeah. If
I
you're
can't-
carrying it,
I can't carry 1,000-pound skull,
oh, it's 1,000 pounds.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I missed that part. Holy crap! How are we supposed to? How do we get that back?
That's what we're saying.
That's yeah.
Sorry, I missed that part.
It's all good. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Reduce, but still,
But-
it's super heavy.
That would be 500, but I can only do that for a minute at a time.
Mm-hmm.
We could get it on the raft, and that would probably be able to at least get it out of the water. area.
If we can get out in 1 minute.
Well, we could get it on the raft, and then if it gets bigger, 1,000 pounds should be okay.
Alright. Okay. Does
Yeah,
anyone have?
any ideas?
We can make a massive bag of holding.
Chop it up in tiny pieces and put it in a regular bag of holding.
Well,
Or
Or
we just-
reduce it, put it in a bag of holding, and then when it expands again, it's just in there.
Yeah. It'll be hard to get out,
Yeah.
but or we
Does
just,
anybody have a bag of holding?
or we just kill
No, we don't
lasagna and go back and tell the people, hey, you can go get it now. Which wouldn't be ideal. Or maybe ask them to have a couple people come with us to help bring it back.
Or maybe we'll find something inside her hut.
Also, maybe that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she got it here somehow.
Maybe it's an illusion and it's not real.
Mm-hmm. So what you're saying is we should go into the hut.
I'm assuming again that we're not going to sneak up on her, right? I mean, I'm just assuming that.
Yeah,
Right.
probably.
Should we just like call out to her? Do you think,
Then we just go into the hut.
or just walk up
Should
to
we
her?
die?
I still think maybe she might help us.
I doubt it.
I mean, I
Probably
doubt
not,
it,
but worth
but we
a
could
shot.
at least
We walk
find
up.
out. I'm for that. I'm for walking up and talking first. If we have to fight, we have to fight. But
Flame drill, mouth minute meteors readied.
I get a gold
Not
coin
cast,
ready.
but-
Okay.
a gold coin. Oh,
Uh,
we should have flipped one back at the cabin.
Exactly.
So if
But I'll
you,
give it to her instead.
so if you walk
Sorry about
inside,
the mess. What mess?
you can see that there's quite a few things scattered about. But the thing that catches your sight is it looks like you see in the center of the room is an old bathtub. It's an old clawfoot bathtub made of iron.
Cool.
And as you approach, you can see it's full of blood.
Cool. Gross. Scary. But cool.
You can see that there's actually some blood that's dripping down from the ceiling.
Oh, it's not the
sister,
is
is
it?
And as you look up, you can see that there is actually someone. It looks like they are. Sorry, just a moment here.
A human body's only got 8 pints in it.
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
But you'll make more if you take it slow enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's nasty. If it filled up a tub, like a 40-gallon bathtub.
Yeah,
Or
it
there-
looks like there is a person that has been nailed to the ceiling above. It looks like there's a lot of iron rods that are kind of stuck in the body.
Ooh,
Um,
nasty.
and as you look down,
What's
you
the
can
sister's
see
name?
hands come out of the blood, and this figure sits up as though it's been beneath this blood. And
Hello,
you can
Baba.
see with blood coursing down its head, face, and shoulders, you see what appears to be an old woman. She is just red, crimson, and she climbs out of the tub caked in blood.
The one on the ceiling, is that a woman, man, how old?
It looks like a woman, but it's very distorted and
Hard to tell.
Hard to tell. And that is where we'll end
So-
the session.
Okay. I'm not even gonna wait to talk on the missiles are going, or the meteors are going out.
I actually asked her if I can take
So we're
it.
here to reason with you.
Yeah. Right.
Into the drink we
I
go.
mean, she might help though.
I need to ride home, Matthew, then.
How did
I
you
mean,
get
she's
here?
bad, but she might
They
help.
dropped me off.
You think?
Maybe. Like if she doesn't like, we don't know. Oh.
Too bad.
Dang, Marvin. Can we play for like 10 more hours? Just like 10 more hours, Marvin. You guys free tomorrow?
Right. I was actually thinking about maybe going down to like IKEA, get a desk.
Yeah.
Oh, if you do, I would like you to.
What kind of desk do you want?
That one probably.
Oh man! Oh man!
Eddie, I would like that desk. It comes with 2 huge monitors.
Never mind, I'll take it.
I'll get you the
Second thought.
desk and the monitor for
1 silver piece. 10 silvers is the best I can do.
No, the desk only is free if you come pick it up. Once I have my other one ready.
Thank you, though. Very generous.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. It's just I was thinking like, so I was thinking about getting one made at work, right? But you know what? The more I'm looking at it, the more I'm like.